You guys have been adventuring in the land of Toivoa. Most recently over here in Australia, where you guys are working to disrupt a drug lab. You guys have found the drug lab out in the middle of Nowhereville, next to a river, and made your way into the cave beyond. After successfully stealthing deep into the cave, you guys last week managed to disrupt and clear out the drug assembly section of the drug lab and are currently hiding within, just behind a sign that says that you are under maintenance.
Hey, the room's under maintenance.
It is true. We're doing some renovations.
Big difference.
Not only is the room under
I mean,
maintenance, but you are as well.
Our group is definitely under a constant state of maintenance. So.
I won't argue.
So, if you have, last week you guys did level up. If you have not hit the long rest button, you will have successfully stayed in here for 8 whole hours without being disturbed. You will have detected several people coming and going outside the barrier, but no one actually crossed it. So, as you guys have finished resting, is there anything you guys would like to do? And for those who are asking, Bryn is out tonight. He will be rejoining us next week.
I need to restock my potion belt.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I put. Can we just RP like formally that I go ahead and put like 64, I believe it was, potions of health, which I will double check my notes, but I'm like 99% sure about that.
A lot of potions.
Into the bag of holding for everybody.
Okay.
For sure.
Um,
I'll add it if it's double check.
Here we are. 64 potions of healing. Yes. Sorry, I just had to find the right notebook. I accidentally clicked 2 when I bought 2 Isaac notebooks, and then they got here, and I was like, whatever, that's fine, fuck it. I have 2 Isaac notebooks. But now, every time I gotta play this game, it's like plugging in a USB. There's a 50% chance you'll get it right, but you're 100% sure you will get it wrong the first time, and then have to grab the other one.
See, that's why you draw a mustache on one?
Oh, I should. Yes, I should. Yeah, or give him like a pink hat or something.
Yeah.
So, just for clarification, so it's been 8 hours, so the bubble around us is just fading right now?
Correct.
Okay. Well, it looks like, our sign actually worked. Wow. I'm honestly surprised that worked.
It's not the only thing that's gonna work.
He'll usher everyone over to the table with the draw map, and what you'll see is everything we've already walked through, as well as Coin just assuming he knows where, like, the ones we haven't gone through go.
You make sure to mark the dragon.
Oh yeah.
Eruzit points to the divot where he saw the silver dragon.
Yeah, we're not going there.
So Coin's,
He's like, so, in the room we came from over there, I'm 90% certain south will go to another drug lab.
You can do a check on Coin to see how confident he really is.
Yep.
Okay,
Roll an
I
insight
mean-
check.
Another drug lab? Yeah, I guess reason to say check because they.
Not only is Coin confident, he knows for certain it's down there.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, I'll go with
At
that.
least in his mind.
Yeah.
In it.
You know Coin is confident.
Coin's always confident.
You also, with a 21 insight, Isaac, you also know that Coin may be completely full of it.
That's what I was looking for. If you look deeper in his eyes, you know that he's bullshitting. But he doesn't think he's bullshitting.
Okay, so what's the plan here, though? If there's a thing to the south, how are we going to deal with it?
Right, so, if you look at this entrance to the right, I'm pretty sure it's gonna circle around to the bottom.
You don't need to inside check, you know he's also bullshitting this.
I'm pretty sure.
Right, are we just going to
Mostly.
keep making up plans about places we haven't been to, or try to deal with the places we actually have been to? Because we've been through like at least half of this system, probably. I mean, maybe not half, but a lot of it, okay? And we already know about those places, so why don't we plan around that?
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say next.
Somehow I doubt that.
All right, Coin will step away from the map. You'll see
Okay,
the
well-
huts disappearing. Like,
Well, time's starting to get wasted now. So,
Oh, so when I start planning, you just start walking.
no, here's the plan. Ruzig, you're gonna get big, and you're gonna carry this sign with us. If it works
Okay.
once, it'll work again.
So they're just gonna accept that there's just a crowd of people. There's me carrying a sign around, even though they just had a bunch of their friends just disappear.
I mean,
Doesn't seem kind
we
of
can-
suspicious.
we can keep lying. There's got to be something here that can give us, or maybe there doesn't have to be. I'm hoping there's something here that will give us some indication of one of these folks' names. We can, I don't know, just go down and be like, yeah, we're the inspectors from the inspector company, and John said to come down here and check things out. Like whatever.
I guess we could keep playing it off. I just don't see how carrying the sign is gonna help.
But yeah,
You know, I mostly just said it because I think it's funny. But if you actually believe it, we can do it for that reason too.
No, I definitely don't believe it.
I didn't mean with the sign. I did mean instead of the sign, not in addition to the sign.
I actually think the sign would actively hurt our impersonation efforts.
To be clear, I
Oh,
didn't mean the sign
funny.
either. But we also have enlarge reduce.
he hops to the top of the sign, sort of stealthily to poke his head.
I mean, if we want to shift gears a little bit, I think it could be worthwhile to let Coin and Tati stealth up, get a couple of glances around, report back, and then reassess.
I guess we could check to see
Stealthiest
where their positions are, if they've changed at all. We have some decent intel, but it's not perfect.
Seeing as
If we
in
could maybe
Coin's
find a
been
way to
asleep,
lure them over to this construction site area and pick them off. That'd be pretty good.
or you saw the message.
Oh, I saw the
Right.
message. You've not been
Gotcha.
seen.
Yummy drugs.
Pretty sneaky if that's how he's telling us from now on. Like, just a chat. Oh, you were seen.
Yeah.
Oh, yours.
Coin hops down.
I can't make heads or tails on if anyone's near. We're gonna have to scout further.
Okay, so do we want to wait back a little bit? Let some of the more stealthy people get ahead, or
Yeah, I mean,
Who volunteers?
I don't know that it should be. Let's make it merit-based and not volunteer-based. All right, like.
I can be stealthy.
Ooh.
Good point.
I would vote for Tati and Coin, but I mean, what do you think, Crystal? Were you about to suggest a different arrangement?
Well, I still have some of this powder left, and she's gonna hold out some poof bagon to whoever wants to do the running.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could help it for like a daring escape, but it isn't gonna work the whole time.
I would like you guys to roll an insight check, please.
Everybody?
Mr. Coin, where did she get Poof Be Gone?
How long have you had that?
Just like with me.
Wait.
Yeah, I
take
feel
a
like
step
it's
back.
never come up before until today.
Wait, you got any other cool things that we don't know about?
Well, I don't know. It depends on how much you were listening.
Isaac gives a look of like.
It just kind of
Not my
looks
business.
at Crystal and just like blushes and just kind of looks away. Doesn't say anything.
Oh,
Crystal, have
man.
you been looting stuff and not putting it on the company record? I try to keep track of these things.
Looting? That's all we've been doing is looting. Everyone's been looting.
Yeah, but I account for everything, and that Poof Be Gone is not on my lists.
That's true. But my job is to keep you alive, so
Fair enough.
You,
Hey, it ain't accounting just about who has possession of it anyway. It's 9/10 of the law.
Is it really
Yeah.
worth using now, though, if all we're doing is stealthing to check a corner? Might be
I
good to
mean-
hold on to that.
Poof Be Gone, I think, does it last with your movement? Like, doesn't it?
It just lasts for
How
6
long-
seconds.
Yeah, it just lasts for 6 seconds. So
it's just
you
in
can
like
use
the
it.
square you're in.
Yeah, so you can. If it depends on I think you guys should take it with you
Mhm.
because it may become useful. Like, depending on what you see once you get down there, you may hear enough activity that you're like, it's worth it. I got to get one glimpse to get Poofagon, lean around the corner, get a look, and then
Bail us out.
retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we?
Though, if you guys are thinking about trying to sneak up on that dragon, I would not recommend it. I'm pretty sure that
That's
they can
what I
see
was
through
gonna
your
ask.
We don't know if the
invisibility.
dragon's there. That's sort of the. I mean, we
Is
don't
it-
know what we'd be sneaking up on.
Well,
is this
we
what
saw
the
the silver.
mission
We saw.
is, though, to find out whether or not we're facing a dragon next?
Well,
to
but
know
we
whether or
saw
not
a
we want to
dragon.
bluff them.
It might not be the dragon that we thought about, like the rainbow dragon, but it definitely was a dragon.
Right, but we have no indication that it is up next. And like, what is giving you the indication that that is what they are going to see next around the corner?
Oh, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that's a possible threat.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
saw
Well,
it. We saw
sorry.
it.
I thought you were saying it like it was I genuinely just misunderstood and thought you were being like, well, we know the dragon's there, so don't try to sneak up on it. And I was like, shit, we do?
No, I
Like,
just
what-
imagined a scenario where Coin sees a dragon and they're like, I'm gonna sneak up on it and steal all their shit, and then they just walk up to it while they're invisible and they just get absolutely destroyed because if there's
To be
anything I know
clear-
about dragons, I'm pretty sure my mother can see through invisibility, so if she can, I'm pretty sure the other dragon can too.
To
Don't
be
worry,
clear,
listen,
I'm
I won't let
not
that happen.
initiating on anything 4 times my size. Maybe 3, not 4.
It depends on how
Maybe
much
baby
gold
dragon.
you see.
How many of those poofs you got?
So I don't mind scouting at all, but I kind of think that bluffing our way into the next couple rooms to get an idea of what we're facing is a better strategy. I think we still have to end up fighting them, but
It worked this far.
yeah. I think if we scout, the best we can do is, find out that there are in fact more big monsters over there, and that we should go try to bluff into the midst of them.
Love that.
Yeah, if we're gonna
Always
end
on
up trying to deceive, we might as well just open with that.
Well, the section worked. This far, we got into the. Imagine if we had to fight everything we faced so far versus just getting to the key point of this assembly lag. Just pick and choose our fights.
I feel like we've already kind of taken out the key point, no? I mean, maybe there's
think
more
we
key
should
points,
have-
but this seemed pretty important.
This
I
is
mean, this was just about
one
the
of the key
tables.
points. I think we should have a code word for when we've decided we're going to stop sneaking and start fighting.
Like a safe word.
We can always use Baba Booey.
No, that means
Oh,
get us
it's
the fuck
reserved
out of
in
here.
You're gonna mix up the
And
signals.
trust me, yeah.
At the mention of
don't want-
Baba Booey,
don't want to-
Bryn raises his hand and looks around. Oh,
There's no one.
False
going
alarm, false alarm.
And that's why I don't want to mix safe words with regular words.
Wait, who's all scouting? Saphira, Coin.
Currently, the plan was Coin and Tati.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Should we go take a peek?
Yeah, it's that or stand around. So let's
Fantastic.
go.
I am
I'll
going
hop
to
up.
enter stealth mode. And
you
then,
mean hide?
and then shove this table
Them
out of the way.
You shove the table out of the way. With a loud thud, the table falls in a cloud of dust and breaks.
Hear Coin jump off of it and make a thud on the ground.
Good start.
And now I'm invisible from the cloud of dust.
It's ours. Why? Why?
Please roll your stealth check.
Isaac, how long do you think it'll take for them to see all the bodies in here now?
Sorry, what do you mean by? Sorry, what do you mean by that?
I mean, they just knocked down the sign. That was our cover. They just broke it.
Well, we're now.
Got it. It's got to be a matter of hours. We've got to move quick. I'm sure that sign was just holding hordes of inspectors and janitors and cleaning crew at bay.
Ruzi just like face palms. Why, Tati? Why?
I don't know why you're talking to someone who's not even there anymore.
You look around and you do not see Tati anywhere.
Ruzi was really saying it to himself more than anything else.
Sure he was.
Coin's trying to do a sound perception this way.
Sure.
You mean listen?
Listening?
Yeah, that's the
We-
word.
A sound perception.
Just keep the 8.
We gotta work on our listening skills, gang.
Sound perception. I love that so much.
We got
All
to work
right.
on what?
So, using your sound perception down this hall, you can detect certain people mining. You hear pickaxes hitting stone and a female voice hissing at them in orders. You can't exactly make it out because I don't think you speak Undercommon, but that's the voices. Are you guys going to go down the hall?
In
Kinda-
full stealth mode? Yes.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the geography of it. Is it just an open hall? Are there rocks that sort of...
There's some
Cover.
rocks that could provide some general cover, sure.
Yeah, if there's physical cover, Coin will. He still hasn't
Okay.
pooped, so he's trying to stay sort of in the dark.
Of course.
I heard you say a different word just now.
Still hasn't pooped.
I don't know what you're talking
Why
about.
would
Like what?
does he need a break? Like we can stop.
We were in that room for a long time.
Super appreciate that we all, held off while we had to stay in that room.
I feel that the smell might have broken your cover.
The smell.
All right.
Well,
So, as you guys make your way down, we're going to go ahead and just promote you guys to seeing what's down that hall. So, the stream's not going to reflect this, but you two can see what's down that hall.
gotcha.
I do need to make a perception check as you guys arrive here, because, stuff might be able to see you as you are coming down
sorry.
the hall.
Can I
We
say...
didn't roll my guidance. I put it up there before you guys left.
Okay.
Can we get that added D4?
Sure,
For
absolutely.
what it's worth, Coin would probably pop his poof begun once he actually sees creatures and he's not just listening.
Okay, well let's add a
Okay.
3 to Coin's stealth check.
Okay, so Coin has a 20 right now? Yes. Awesome, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
20's really nice. So we're going to do our perception check here.
Is it like
A
you guys have to be
14.
Okay. I'm curious how you do it. Did they have to be like 20 and they would have just noticed Coin, or did they have to be the average between the two of 23 to
Oh,
notice?
no, they would have noticed one or the other.
Okay. Just curious.
Valid.
I've done it both. Yeah, I've seen it done both ways. They both make sense to me. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, there's certain situations where an average would make sense. If you guys were talking to each other, that would be the average.
Okay.
Being independently stealthy and hiding along the way, we're just going to let you guys have your individual perception or stealth checks.
Yeah.
So
What do these little guys look like?
I'm going to send you a picture. Here we go, Tati, for your viewing enjoyment.
Literally a
I will
minor.
send this to Coin as well.
Oh, that looks totally different.
Oh, that's not what I expected. I guess if you have hands.
I thought he was a robot. Hate it. Hate it a lot. Can I do a history check to see if I recall anything about anything that looks like this?
Absolutely. This would be a DC 20.
Love it.
Awesome. Here you go. For Tati. There you go.
I am. Okay. Awful. Fantastic. I am. And
Love
you
to
said
hear
they're
it.
mining? Like with a
Yes,
pickaxe?
with a pickaxe.
Do they have like little collections of something that they're pulling out of the wall?
Yeah, there's
What are they
some
mining?
ores that they're pulling out from the walls.
Sure,
The
sure.
drugs.
We can do like a perception on what they
Clear.
are. I'm assuming it's drug related, but
Sure.
There are drugs in the mountain.
yeah.
Yeah, they're collecting the
Everything's
ore
in the
for
mountain.
some reason. As far as what that reason is, there's a variety of different ores. The stuff that they're collecting right here is black and yellow in nature.
Mm.
Has a
There-
slight scent of rotten eggs.
Ugh.
This is gonna call for more fireballs.
Coin won't be going that far in.
It looks a lot like more of the same. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
I get to make another set of perception checks.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Sneaky,
Right.
sneaky,
Am I in
sneaky.
visible range of these creatures, or am I like, behind a
You are
rock?
within visible range, but their backs are turned and you are hopping from one rock to the next.
All right. I think when he feels he can safely do it, he'll use the poof be gone.
All right, that'll make you invisible for 1 round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine with me. Well,
Where would you like to go? Or are you going to just stand there invisible?
probably like go to the top end of the wall
Stand
and
there.
circle around it
Okay.
quietly and slowly.
All right. Let's get another stealth check with advantage because you are invisible for 6 seconds. Okay.
All right, let's take it.
Ninja frog, ninja frog.
It seems to be more mining activity this way. Can I hear or smell or see a sign with a plaque that says main offices?
There are no signs that say main offices, no.
Dang it.
But you can roll a perception check, please.
Yeah.
This way to BBEG.
Maybe like an
Explosives.
elevator?
To the right.
Or service elevator?
Main drug storage and all bold.
Oh no.
Underlined.
Unfortunately, with a 13, you don't pass any kind of more perception check beyond what you can see here. You can see some water up ahead.
This way or this way?
This
Left.
way, you can see some water.
Is this pile of rubble anything beyond a pile of rubble?
It is a pile of rubble that has been rejected from use. So it's been picked through for the ore that they are looking for.
Is this an active river, or is it just like a puddle?
It is flowing, but very slowly, and it is flowing in the northerly direction.
Wow. Coin looks in the water, hoping he doesn't see crocodiles.
Roll a perception check, please.
8 crocodiles, oh no.
All right. Let me send you what you see. There you go. And so because you see it, I'm going to go ahead and show it on the map. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun describing this one later. So, to be clear, it's different from what we saw outside, right?
Yes, very different.
Okay. Coin winces at the water and then backs up.
Yeah.
Lowers to the floor, slowly crosses, climbs up to this wall.
Okay.
He sees the edges of something here. Is it another spider lady?
It is.
Oh.
All right. Tati, as you get there, Coin, as you get there, I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, good. That's our best one.
Well, let's try that one again.
All right. So, in your minds,
Wow. Yeah.
yeah, you hear a command after the words, "Hello, minions. Pick up a pickaxe and get to work. You now have a new purpose. Rather than investigating this cave, you are now being put to effort. And you guys have suffered an enslavement and are now going to be working.
Coin thinks to himself,
There's probably way more money in this.
Yeah, so go ahead and find a nice spot on the wall as you guys are now enslaved by something.
Just a quick check. Is the enslavement a charm effect?
It is a charm effect.
Give me one more try.
Absolutely. The DC for this is a 14.
Well, I got a 1. So
The dice wanted to tell a story.
I'm over here picking out the best pickaxe. That's what I'm doing.
Awesome. All right. Meanwhile, back at the drug assembly lab.
good luck.
Tati and Coin have been gone for an hour.
Look, let's take a meta moment here. We've seen these stories. These are still fun. This is the mission where we played the way scene that I think is still fun for everybody. I think I've been an hour. I mean, my guess, and Bryn Walker will let us know. Unless we agreed to something like an hour, my guess is that Bryn would start getting antsy at 20 minutes. Maybe we convince him to, which I think is also maybe reasonable. Hell, I think they got enslaved in 8 minutes. My guess is that I certainly would try to calm him down. And by the time we get to 40 minutes, maybe he's getting antsier. What do we think? And by the time, as Eric says, we've hit an hour.
Yep.
We need to do something.
I agree. I think Bryn's obviously hardcore agreeing at this point. Crystal, do you think we give Saphira? Do you think we give them more time? Do you think we go?
I think we're going after them.
You seemed hesitant, and then Saphira gave her opinion, and then you seemed immediately convinced. You seemed very like, and then Saphira said, "Yeah," and you were like, "Sure, yeah, let's do it."
Like, if everyone else is doing it, I guess we'll do it.
Peer pressure is a wonderful thing.
There's two reasons they could be gone. Either they're in trouble, in which case we need to get them out, or they found all the good stuff, and we need some of that too.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they've just been looting a freaking
point.
horde for an hour straight.
Yeah,
Okay.
Coin was all
Right,
taking
and as we established earlier, possession is 9/10 of the law. In as much as law is really a thing that's justifiable to inflict upon others.
Just like possession.
Well, I'll lead the way.
Well, I was gonna ask, hang on, let's plan a little bit.
Okay,
Are
fine.
we Are we? I suppose we lose nothing by trying to be stealthy, right? Like, though I don't necessarily see a stealthy approach being our collective strength here, I don't think we lose anything by giving it a go, right?
I guess we could try.
I can be stealthy.
I agree. I think that's probably true. Isaac looks at his armor, at Crystal's armor, things like that, and is like, overall, we'll see, but we should try it. And then we'll have to pause. My guess is we'll have to pause at every decision point to think in terms of what decision we think they would have made, as opposed to what we might want to do. Keeping in mind, Coin's view of the situation probably comes from like the ceiling or the wall. What would I do if I were viewing this from the ceiling? All right, yeah, that's all I have. But do you guys have any other thoughts? Any other spells you want to apply to yourself to prepare? Like, should we be? I mean, I'll use guidance, but like, other than that, should we be buffed in any way?
I mean, I have locate creature. Find them.
Huh. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's very useful.
Yeah, concentration up to an hour. Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. They're both quite familiar to me. Yeah. The spell can locate
Anything
us.
I'll allow that.
The question
If
is,
we
Mhm.
just throwing it out there, if we end up needing to run towards or from something and we approach a fork and we all go left, I will use that opportunity to throw a fog cloud down the right side fork so that they think hopefully we're that way, and then they'll go that way. Just trying to throw some things out so that we have some contingency plans in case bad things happen.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The bad things already
also-
happened. It's whether the worst thing happens or not.
Yes. Also, if at any point somebody thinks let's come up with some sort of symbol, whatever symbol you want, or like hand gesture, ideally, so that we can do it silently, that says that like, Ruzit or Saphira, if you guys are in front and you see something that tells you, oh, I'm going in right now, I've seen something urgent, give some sort of hand signal so that I can throw like Shield of Faith on you and things like that as you're on your way in. Yeah, that's all I would suggest.
I'll cross my swords above my head.
Great.
You'll know.
That makes sense. Okay. That checks out. All right. Cool. I mean, does anybody? Let me look at Bryn's spell list. He may have. Sorry, if I were Walker and I were watching this and I had something. I mean, he does have things like enhance ability. In theory, he could give us all advantage on this stealth check, but I personally don't think our chances are high enough. I wouldn't increase a 17% chance of success to a 30% chance of success if it cost like a 4th or 5th level spell slot. I wouldn't want to do that for to his spell slots necessarily. But is there anything else you think that he's had? Like, he could do haste or fly or greater invisibility if we think that that's useful here as part of our prep. Just throwing it out there.
I don't think he would do greater invisibility because stealth apparently has not worked out for the other people.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think some of these either. I just want to make sure that like we consider them, because if I were Walker and I were watching this and I had a spell in mind and nobody is like doing it, and I'd be like shouting at the TV like, cast this, do this. So I just wanted to throw it out there in case anybody's
Well,
like,
if
oh,
he is, we have chat available. He can always post in chat.
Walker signing in. No. Okay.
All right, let's hit it. Let's try to stealth along the same path.
Do you want me to cast locate creature right now?
I feel like we know. Let's just go at least the length we knew they went,
Okay.
and then cast it, right? Because it has a max range. So just to make sure we don't, spend any of that.
Right. You guys have further dark vision than I do.
Fair enough. But yeah, didn't we see them? We saw them go south here, right? That's the way they decided to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went this way.
So yeah, we'll at least be able to follow here before casting.
If they went the other way,
Locate
I'm gonna kill
creature.
him.
Hey.
I mean, I was pretty sure that's what I saw on my screen, but
All right. And you should have control over Bran, right? Just making sure.
I do. I moved him.
Okay. All right. Cool. Copying all that. And then we put you guys over here.
Oh my god, I forgot how much I love the Clockwork Sorcerer's innate spells at this level. Walker, and you selected.
No,
Walker.
they're amazing because you can replace them with other spells from the same schools.
Yeah, but
All right.
also these are the fantastic.
Oh
Like, you
yeah, the
got-
default spells are awesome.
Are you guys being sneaky as you come down the hall?
We're giving it our best shot.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Ruzit's trying.
All right.
We will certainly try.
Succeed, maybe not.
This is a situation where we will be taking the average.
It's pretty good.
Listen, I will if the party wants me to, but I don't think either Bryn nor I would spend a sorcery point to re-roll this. I mean, I forgot about my here for the sake of the average.
Oh,
There you go. There's my guidance.
I have to roll again. Yep.
Ah.
And Crystal got it that one. Lovely.
All right.
I have never
So-
succeeded on these checks.
With a stealth check of 12, you guys are going to be walking up brash and bold directly into the scene ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to roll for initiative.
You know that hand signal that we came up with?
What hand signal?
Yeah,
Just gonna
actually,
start.
out of curiosity, did we get a chance to get anything off if we saw, like from a little bit of a greater distance than this, that there was stuff?
You could have done a prep spell. Sure, I'll allow a prep spell if you want to do that.
I would just be happy to throw Shield of Faith on either Saphira or Ruzid, which of you guys feel like you would.
There's a press spell,
you
like
guys-
knowing that there's violence coming, essentially.
Yeah, but I'm asking which character, like Saphira or Ruzid, do you have a strong preference? Which you get Shield of Faith?
Well, I think I could draw more fire than Saphira, so maybe me. I don't know.
Yeah, Rizzo definitely takes a lot more attacks.
I mean,
Sorry,
if we're doing prep spells, Ruzid also wants to cast prep spells, but I don't know how much we're able to actually do that.
Eric, you weren't just saying I could, right? You meant we
Everyone
could
can
also.
take one prep spell. Go for it.
Okay, we're just gonna cast. Well, they have to use the thing first, so then I guess they can't, unless it's like a round, which we need a bonus action. But
The enslavement at the moment, you have very little. You're going to kind of stay in the general area and do your mining.
No, this is. Okay. Sorry.
I asked because I feel like Coin would walk up to another miner and start telling him like, no, this is how you do it.
That's
I figured it
true. Yep. That jives.
Not like going north, just like these guys.
No, I agree. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it
my-
feels fair that Bryn would use his innate his once a day like fairy fire here, right? Like if we're gonna get any prep off, maybe throwing a fairy fire at the two on the right would be a good way to start off. Or just that's all I can think of. Maybe we do nothing. That's also fine. I don't want to spend it just to.
All right. Well,
Yeah, and then Crystal's gonna bless herself, Saphira, and Ruzid.
okay.
Real quick.
Sure. That's always fun. Crystal got a 16 on her initiative.
And that 20.
Awesome. Isaac got a 10. All right. Sphere got a 23. I don't know what that happened. All right, 23 for Saphira. Cool. Their initiative is not great. All right, so as we start off here, we're going to go down the order with Saphira going first. What would you like to do?
What do these things look like?
Things look like this.
Oh, that was not what I was expecting.
That's the third person who said that.
Because they look like robots, right?
Yeah, they totally do.
A little bit.
I think
The tentacles, my dude. That's not robotic.
I think they mostly just look like Nope. So I'm going to go into Blade Song, charge at it, and take a swing.
Okay, with a 23, you will absolutely hit, dealing 21 damage to it. As your blade slices into it, it's like cutting into an octopus. It's got a rubbery outer hide and then just muscle underneath.
Hey, that don't feel natural.
Out of the water.
It feels natural for the sea, not for the land. That's not good. Anyway, and with the new slasher feed, I'm gonna take 10 feet off of its movement,
Okay.
and I'll move back there and end my turn.
Bryn Gemflower's turn.
Having decided what he was going to do, I was still waiting for Walker to do it. So I'm going to. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stick to cantrips until anything else seems necessary. It's my default here. So I'm going to throw a headache at. I guess we'll do this one now that it's been engaged. He's likely to, rush up and make an attack, so we'll try to give it disadvantage. Kind of be nice to know what their
intelligence saving throw is going to be an 8. It will take 6 psychic damage and have disadvantage on sensing attack roll.
Look at that, -2. I think Bryn probably felt. I think Bryn probably cast a very practiced spell for him, but even so, that familiarity with it made him be like, "Oh wow, that was easy. There was no resistance at all to that. Okay, great." And mentally notes that. I don't think he's got a bonus action that he's going to do. I think we're just going to move around. Well, sorry. Let's throw Bardic Inspiration at Ruzid. You're about to be in it. You're about to be in the thick of it. Let's throw Bardic Inspiration at Ruzid.
Miss Latte, what would you like to do?
This guy with Sacred Flame.
Okay. His dexterity saving throw is going to be a 13. He's going to fail that. He's going to take the 12 damage.
Wait, sorry, one more D8 for the.
No, it's in there now. It's in there now. See, you did the radiant
yeah,
damage
right.
4 is the 2, and then the blessed strikes came on the red.
You're right. I don't know why that wasn't taken last time. Anyway, cool. Yep. And then, yeah, let's bonus action, command this guy to, I feel like this one was talking to us, right? Like, she talks? in her
Yes.
language?
She can.
Alright, I'll throw a command at her to grovel.
At her? Okay.
Yep.
To grovel. All right.
Yep.
Her wisdom saving throw. It's going to be a 13. She will be groveling on her turn.
Sick. All right. That's it.
All right. Their turn. This guy is going to wibby wobble up to here.
Very upsetting.
And this guy, we've got two people I could wibby wobble up to. 1, 2. Who are we going to wibby wobble? We're going to wibby wobble on you. And he's going to wibby wobble to there. And actually, let's put this guy there. All right. So, because they have so much reach, they are threatening you at the moment, Crystal. And they are going to use tentacles to start. So, one tentacle is going to be a 27 to hit you.
Wait, which one of those is doing that?
I'm gonna
It
use my
would be this
reaction
one?
to have this tentacle hit the other guy.
Okay.
Sorry, you may not need
This
to.
guy?
Just wanted to. Oh, it was the one on the top right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a
It's gonna-
crit, I think it's worth it.
No,
Okay.
I know, but if it was the other one, Headache would have already given him disadvantage, and it wouldn't have been.
Oh,
a crit.
is it the top one or the bottom one?
Yeah,
He
we
already
go top down, left to right. So
Okay, so then this guy's the one getting hit by the
Correct.
this instead. I'm gonna use my ability
all right.
as a reaction.
So it's going to be 16 plus 11. So he gets hit for 27 damage by his buddy. The second tentacle attack is going to be a 25 to hit you, Crystal.
Does he get like grappled in any way? I just thought there's like an escape save
He
thing on it.
Yeah. And these guys have 4 tentacles. Each one can grapple a different creature.
Damn.
All right. So a 25 to hit Crystal for 10 psychic damage.
That makes sense.
And Crystal is grappled. They will then use their spear on Crystal. And 18 to hit you, Crystal.
No.
All right. And lastly, the psychic lash. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay. Then this guy down here with disadvantage. A 9 will not hit Crystal. The second tentacle is a 25 to hit Crystal. For 11 psychic damage. And that guy wraps a tentacle around you and then stabs you with the spear. A 26 to hit you
Yep.
for the 6 piercing damage. And lastly, the psychic lash is an 8. All right, that is their turn. As she kneels down on all 8 legs and grovels before Crystal. Ruzid, these guys are mean. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, I mean,
Are you?
yes.
Very
Okay.
mean. You're very mean, Rizin.
So I'm gonna cast. Well, first I'm gonna use Dragon's Might, and then I'm gonna cast Enlarge Reduce after.
Okay.
Let me just mark them down the uses. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And then that, and then that. And then I can't move my token. I think they're stuck in a wall
stuck
now.
in the wall. Yeah.
There we go. So this one, but this one here is grappling Crystal, right? Or both of them
They're
grappling
both
Crystal?
grappling Crystal.
Would dragging Crystal away cause the grapple to break?
You would have to do an opposed grapple check.
Okay, but so would I do it on Crystal and to break both of the grapples, or to do it one-on-one?
You'd have
or...
to do one on each. And the
Uh,
DC for this grapple is a 14.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my action surge. I'm just trying to mark it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna use my action surge, and I'm going to first try to break the grapple with this one.
Okay.
So I guess an athletics check.
Yes, please. Okay. You slap the tentacle away. Crystal is free from that guy.
Okay, and then I'm going to move down to the next guy and make another athletics check just to get rid of the tentacle with my second attack.
All right. So as Godzilla walks in and slaps 2 tentacles away, he gets the blonde.
Yeah. Yeah.
King
Okay,
Kong
and-
would be proud.
King
End
Kong
turn.
all over again.
All right. So you've ended your turn. We then go to Isaac.
Most of my time planning a turn that I thought was going to free Crystal from those, but that was fucking awesome. Isaac like gets this like very much more complicated version of and costlier, and then just watches Ruzu just. It's like, well, okay, I'm gonna just kind of looks around like, what? Who needs being like shot at with something? So he looks at this guy here, and is gonna I'll just send a scald his way.
Okay.
Jesus, maybe not.
A 10 will miss.
All right. He's still going to. I'm gonna post myself up like here to try and block off Bryn a little bit. Well, maybe here to trigger an opportunity attack from the other guy. Okay. That's it
Okay.
for me.
Cool. Saphira.
Alright, I'm gonna get around this guy. 5, 10, 15. And twirl and slash twice.
Okay. A 27 will hit for 21 damage. That's a good slash. Then a critical strike. Awesome. For 9 damage.
And with that critical strike, he'll have disadvantage on all attacks until the start of my next turn.
Okay, from the slasher feet?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Anything else?
I love
I know.
Coin role playing this like stuff in the chat. So funny.
A little bit of tracking for you to do.
Coin's gonna be like the new GM by the time we get there.
Ooh.
No chance. Can't fill those shoes.
No chance.
By GM, they mean general manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And that lady has 8 shoes.
That's true.
Bryn Gemflower, what would you like to do? Isaac?
Yeah, I was
What's
just
Bryn gonna
meeting.
do?
He is. I think we're sticking with.
Headache?
Yeah, I don't think Crystal's going to be in it. Yeah, we're going to do a kind of the same thing, honestly. I think we're going to send a cantrip this guy's way. He's already got disadvantage on his attack, so I don't think there's a reason to do headache. So we will just try and firebolt this guy here.
Okay. With a 17, you'll hit for 8 fire damage on this individual.
Cool. Good to know. This is so funny. You guys should know that I clicked bonus actions on his character sheet to see what bonus actions he has, and the last one in the list is still God damn it. As a bonus action, you may choose to automatically fail your next 6 consecutive combats. I'll just display it in here because it's funny. So as much as I'm considering taking the bonus action, God damn it, I think we should put up behind.
Ooh.
So
Maybe. All right.
God damn it.
Crystal, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go and right there. And
Because you've left this guy's reach, he gets an opportunity attack on you with disadvantage.
oh, okay, that's fine.
An 18 will miss you. Go ahead.
Too many tentacles in this room for anyone's comfort. Let's put...
Hotzi seems comfortable.
Make me blush.
Did you say Tati seems comfortable? Well, that would make sense.
We all know what Toddy's about.
Not down for the six-legged.
Not down for the six-legged things, no.
No. I was saying I'm not down for the six-limbed centaur monsters, but bring in the tentacles.
Oh yeah, those things. God. Crystal's gonna grab this guy's one of his tentacles and just so disturbing.
Inflict wounds. Oh no, she's gonna do Crystal's bad touch.
Which I'm gonna roll one more time so that I can see if I can. Oh, okay.
It'll hit him easily.
I wanted to see if I could crit him, but we'll take it. Okay, yeah, and then
For 14 necrotic damage. Got it.
yep. Okay, and then I think she is going to bonus action take a healing potion. So I imagine she like touched him with one hand and is like drinking a healing potion with the other. And
That's the vibe for Crystal to be casting in one hand and drinking.
just like a stiff arm of the
After the hand. Yeah.
stop touching me. And that'll be it.
All right. Their turn. This gentleman up here has 3 targets he can attack. 43. With his attacks, he is going to start with tentacle attack on Crystal. Wow. 24 to hit you, Crystal, for 9 psychic damage.
Yep, it just negates. I feel like he like slapped the healing potion out of my hand because that's like pretty much exactly what I rolled from.
Yep.
Jesus.
And you are now grappled, as the hand you had been stiff arming him with gets wrapped in a tentacle.
Gross.
Yeah, that was pretty good, Key. The second tentacle reaches out to Isaac. Does a 13 hit you, Isaac? All right. The spear is thrust at Isaac. The 16, and the psychic lash is going to go towards Ruzid. With the 16. All right. Down here, this gentleman has disadvantage on all of this, and it's all going to be against Ruzid.
Oh,
So,
good luck.
Tentacle 1 is a 20.
Nope.
Okay. Tentacle 2 is an 18. The spear is a 20. Oh. All right. 25 does not hit you.
Well, it's a 10, right? It's still disadvantage.
He is flanking.
Oh, the other guy. Oh,
Yeah,
25 still doesn't hit me though because I have Shield of Faith, right? From Isaac.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
And
Barely
so
doesn't
is
hit.
it? Wait, is Shield of Faith what makes it not hit in this instance?
Yes.
So it acts like Isaac's own innate defensive magic. So you didn't necessarily, you just kind of felt like a static charge. There wasn't anything visual up until this point. But if the sword or spear is like about to go into your chest, then like from that spot on your chest, a lightning bolt arcs out the tip of the spear with exactly enough force that it just like stops or bounces off.
Fucking cool.
Sick.
Okay.
Wait, what does Isaac's shield of faith look like?
But that was it.
That was the Shield of Faith.
But that
was-
like that's what it always looks like? Like that's like his
Yeah, this is the first time I've cast it, so that was
Okay.
yeah. So like that was what his that was how Ruzid was defended by Isaac's magic.
sick.
All right, and then the psychic lash will miss. This woman over here, the Drider, she's got a lot of people she could mess with. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and start by casting Fairy Fire. And we're going to cast Fairy Fire right here. So I need Crystal, Isaac, and Ruzid to make dexterity saving throws. Got to be to 13, please. My little buddy there also needs to make a dexterity saving throw because she does not care about him. He saved. All right, so Isaac saved Crystal. You are covered in black and purple glitter.
Yes.
It's like the goth version of Crystal. So, this woman is then going to target Crystal because she has advantage on anyone with Fairy Fire and will shoot Crystal 3 times. 1, 2, 3. A 25 should hit you, Crystal, correct? For 7 piercing and 3 poison.
Yep.
All right. Other than that, that is their turn. This woman will be moving 30 feet to here. All right. Ruzid, what would you like to do, sir?
She's just gonna try to break up this grapple again
Okay,
with her first attack.
sure. No sweat, you've broken the grapple.
And then this one, we're just gonna swing at.
Okay. A 29 will hit for 9 slashing
A
damage.
D4 and a D6.
Okay. 8 plus 6 is 8. Got it.
And then with the since they hit him, they're gonna use their bonus action to attempt to grapple this guy
Okay.
with advantage.
Need you to beat a... Oh, wrong button. Here we go. Need you to beat a 13. So you've got a hold of him.
Okay, Russo. And with that, Russo's gonna end their turn. They're keeping an eye on this one.
All right. Isaac, what would you like to do?
Well, I was about to type it, but I forgot my turn was coming up. So I will just Crystal know we know each other a little bit. If you're off stuff for a second, I can try to counteract your fairy fire by casting Sanctuary on you. If you don't want to give that up, I can go a different route and just like command her to knock it off for a turn. So I don't. If you were like, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians next turn anyways, and then heal myself, then maybe Sanctuary is worth it. If you want to do other offensive shit, then I'll go with a different tactic.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was planning on bringing up Spirit Guardians probably next round or the one after that, so you can.
Okay, I will throw Sanctuary on you then as a bonus action, because that is not concentration, so it does not clash with Shield of Faith. I can have them both up at the same time.
Thank you.
And then cantrip for the so does Saphira look like she's about to be going right back in and killing this guy? Does that look like she's like in that dance of battle with this guy and about to finish him off?
She looks like she's figuring out a route to both.
Okay, then I'll just I'll let her. I don't want to get in the way of that. I will just do a shocking grasp with advantage, flanking with Crystal on this guy here. Oh, hey,
Okay.
Woo.
Nice.
That's a critical strike.
and a good
Awesome.
thing too, for 25 damage.
Awesome. And he loses all reactions.
Yes. But I don't think I'm gonna move. I think I'm gonna stay put.
All right. Saphira, what would you like to do?
He's a duck. 5,
Whack.
10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna try to replicate the exact same arm angle from Isaac's shocking grasp, and go after and slash at this one.
Okay. So you're going to slash at that one for 24 damage?
Yep.
All right.
25, 30, 35, and then take a swipe at this one with my offhand.
Sure. Dealing 5 damage to him. He had 4 hit points, so he dies.
Nice.
All right, what else?
That's it. I'll end there.
Bryn Gemflower.
I think we'll do. Yeah, we'll save. Yeah, we'll save that. We will do with questionable believability. That's funny, Justin.
important to clarify.
You know what? This is kind of a fun one, and it's a good way to like not spend a high level spell slot, but still do something a little more exciting than a cantrip. For the party is let's try and cast. Oh. Okay, I'll say that in my back. That's out of range when we get close. For now, I will do a cantrip again because it's out of range. Also, like this guy.
Okay, let's go down here. Got it. Intelligence saving throw for him is going to be a whopping 4. He takes 10 psychic damage and has disadvantage on his next attack roll,
Cool.
as he is susceptible to this form of behavior. All right.
And then
Anything
maybe
else?
I guess maybe just no, maybe Bardic Inspiration. But Crystal, if you still have another rough turn even after Sanctuary, he'll throw like Bardic Inspiration or maybe healing your way.
Okay. Cool. We then go to Crystal. What would you like to do?
Okay. Crystal is going to. I hate to do this, but yeah, she's just gonna take another. She's gonna take another healing potion, and then she's gonna have to use her action to restock her belt. And then I think that's it. So bonus action, take one of them, and then use her action to restock her belt.
All right. So you reach into the bag of holding to grab potions and put on your belt.
Yeah, or into her backpack. Yeah, do that.
Gotcha. Cool. Their turn. We are going to figure out what the top guy's going to do. All right, so we're going to slap Ruzid with 1 tentacle, 2 tentacle, 21 to hit you, Ruzid. All right, and then the spear and the psychic lash. Nothing hits you. This guy down here is attracted by the danger and will move up to you. And he will perform the same attacks. Tentacle 1, tentacle 2. Does a 26 hit you?
No, headache kicked in for that first one.
You're right.
So
yeah.
11.
Well, yeah, that.
But he's got flanking as well, so it should be straight roll.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll just let it hit.
Okay, you're gonna take 9 psychic damage.
Okay.
All right, the spear comes in, stabby, with a 10, and actually that one should have advantage. So a 23 to hit you?
Nope.
All right, and then the psychic lash. Nope. All right, the Drider over here, she has Crystal Latte still marked. We're going to go ahead and try to advantage ourselves of that lovely mark. So,
He has
do
Crystal has
longbow
Sanctuary
shots
on.
on Crystal.
Crystal has Sanctuary on her.
Okay, so it's a wisdom saving throw to attack her, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or they must choose a new target.
Yep.
All right. So the longbow shot is going to be a 15, a 26. Is it
Well,
critical
did she-
strike? Oh, the wisdom saving throw. I'm sorry. She failed the first one. 18 on the second one there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 16.
All right. So the critical strike will have hit for 18 piercing damage and 14 poison for a total of 32 damage.
Okay.
And then the third range attack, wisdom saving throw is a 17, so the arrow comes flying out of the darkness. An 18 bounces off your armor. All right, and then she's going to move further south. All right, Ruzid, what would you like to do, sir?
Beat up on this guy. Attack with a claw. Well, this guy actually, I'm gonna shove first.
Which guy are you shoving?
The top one. This
Okay.
guy.
Cool. His strength saving throw is going to be 22.
I'm gonna use magical guidance to re-roll this.
Okay.
So I'll just roll the d20.
All right.
28.
So you knocked him prone.
Kind of see like a flash of green in their eyes for a moment, and they're able to succeed.
Okay.
And then now to shove prone, we're just gonna claw them with advantage.
A 19 will hit for 7 damage.
Plus another 6, and then they're
Okay.
just gonna use their bonus action to grapple with advantage.
Got it. We got Isaac. What would you like to do, Isaac?
I mean, I would love to be able to help finish this guy off, but I really think I need to be able to. Yeah, fucking, I gotta be able to see her. I would like to be able to call this person back. Yeah, so now that I can see her. Oh, and, opportunity attack if you want it at disadvantage because he's prone.
Yep. Technical slap was a 14.
Right.
Nope.
Great, and I'm within range now, so I command her to return.
Ooh. All right. Returning. Wisdom saving throw versus returning is going to be a 10.
And I will glance back at Crystal and throw her a second level healing word. Christen. 2 1s. Jesus. Sorry.
That's all good.
So there we have that. That is, I guess actually he has 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't really. There's nowhere it would make sense to move. I'll just hang tight.
All right.
Maybe like 1 here.
Then we go to Saphira. What would you like to do, Saphira? Okay. Well, we can't hear you. I do see your die roll, and you will slash, dealing 23 damage to this individual.
I could definitely unmute.
Blue blood.
Hey, the weight feels just right tonight.
Okay.
Okay, that's 15 feet. 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. And he's prone. I'm going to take my offhand attack.
Okay.
And
All right. So you're going to hit him for 5 damage.
and I'll end my turn there.
All right. Cool. Bryn Gemflower. Then what's he going to
Let me
do?
just double check the range here, but yeah, this is good. So Bryn is going to just reposition himself a bit,
Sure.
and then once. See, I don't want to be attacked by this guy on her turn. Maybe he just goes and stands here. Yeah, she's definitely going to get this close if she's using all of her movement. So he will hold his action to cast
Okay.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter on her once she has returned. So she runs up, and then he's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on her to try and make her fall prone immediately as soon as she gets close to us.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because command already makes it so she couldn't do anything else on the turn. Yeah, so yes, that's what he's going to hold his action for.
All right.
And that's it.
Crystal Latte, what would you like to do?
Grappled by this guy.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action. Use my telekinesis to break the grapple.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, no, he holds on.
All right, fine. I guess we'll touch him then.
Well, just remember that will remove your sanctuary.
Oh, is that on multiple rounds? How long is sanctuary on until I attack someone?
For a minute or until you attack someone. Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. Okay.
But like spells that passively do damage, like Spirit Guardians, don't count.
Yeah.
towards-
Okay, that's cool. Then we'll just do that first. We'll do Spirit Guardians first. So the cheerleaders are gonna show up.
Cheerleaders.
And I think that's all I can do since I already used my bonus action.
All right. Their turn. I have a guy starting his turn inside of Spirit Guardians. His wisdom saving throw is going to be an 11. How much damage is he taking from the cheerleader slaps and ridicule?
Cheerleader slaps.
19 damage. Got it. All right. So he's going to slap at one of the 3 people around him. Let me if I can spell. 1d3. All right. Ruzid. We're going to use 2 tentacles. 1 and 2.
Nope.
Spear.
Disadvantage cause it to be a 25, which barely misses.
Okay. Except for this guy has. He's
Oh, this
prone,
guy's
yeah.
flank. Oh, I guess
And
he's
flanked,
flanking.
so it's a straight roll.
I'm just gonna use silvery barbs then.
Okay.
The reaction.
The spear turns into
Not a crit.
22.
Doesn't hit.
All right.
I'm gonna
And
give
then-
advantage on Crystal's next D20 test.
All right. Cool. Then the spear.
Make sure to mark that.
The spear is a 20 that misses, and then the psychic lash.
Also misses.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna be it for now.
We're just gonna try to finish the
your
prone
turn.
one off.
Okay.
So advantage.
A 21 will hit, dealing
D4
7
to
damage.
8 damage.
Got it.
And another one with advantage.
Sure. A 30 will hit, dealing
13.
13. Got it. He's still up.
Ugh. And turn.
All right. Isaac, what would you like to do?
Did she return on this turn? The
Nope.
Drider, did she walk forward?
She did not walk forward. In fact, she was supposed to be walking. She was supposed to return. I'm sorry. She should have walked forward, so she should be there. Yep. So she needs wisdom saving throw against Tasha C's laughter, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she is laughing.
Cool. Okay. All right. Then at that point, okay, yeah. Then I was going to go finish her up because she's prone, but I don't necessarily want this guy. Oh, Saphira's standing right next to him. Saphira's got it. Okay. I will walk up and attack. I'm going to do it from this side though, but I will walk up and attack her.
Okay.
Uh, 23 to hit.
23 will hit for 9 lightning damage.
Okay. Cool. And
Can I get a perception check from you, please?
yeah, sorry, I had to look at the real world map for a second, like move the faces around on my map to see if I missed anything there. 16.
16. With the 16, you can hear Coin talking about polishing a pickaxe.
From what general direction?
You're in a
Let me try and-
cave.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
the 16, he appears to be based off of your hearing, Coin's voice seems to be coming from about 75 feet away.
I'm not saying we should dunk him, but policy's policy.
Damn.
I think there's a moment. I think Isaac cocks his head and he looks and he sees these folks here, and I think it's worth risking it, and I think it's his genuine reaction to hearing Coin's voice. Is if it possibly gets Coin and Tati like over here to help, then it's worth saying it kind of loud. But I think somewhat loudly, Isaac just goes, "Wait, what the fuck, Coin?" Like, and just kind of like calls in that direction. Coin, Tati, what?
How would they react?
You
Yeah,
can
can
hear him, but you were told to work.
Hey, I'm on the clock, buddy.
Yeah, me too, my guy.
Get back to work.
All right.
I think at the end of my turn, Isaac just turns to Bryn and says, "We may have the strangest Baba Booey situation coming up that we've ever had." And my turn.
All right. Saphira, what would you like to do?
Let's finish this guy off first.
Okay. That guy is
I
going to
want
take
to not
29 damage
add
and
my
die.
sneak attack to that.
You're not doing that? Cool.
Because I want to add my sneak attack to when I get around this guy and hit him.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. That's going to be 21 damage to him. Awesome.
All
You
right.
run up and slash him on the way past.
I think I'm gonna take a couple of steps. I think, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And no, back here I think is better. I don't want to get around that corner. I'll end my turn there.
What's Bryn going to do?
You know what? I think honestly, he's gonna move closer based on what Isaac said, but I don't think he's gonna be able to see anything. So I think we just want to keep doing steady damage, maybe some cantrips in the meanwhile. I guess here's my question. Does it look like either Bryn and Isaac's physical approach or Isaac calling out for Coin and Tati and them Coin and Isaac talking to each other has attracted the attention of this guy here or this guy here?
Yes, it has.
Okay, then he's gonna cast Headache at this one here.
Okay.
Boom.
That's
That guy.
intelligence saving throw.
So that when he runs
You
up.
got 2.
Excellent. But Bryn is now in a better position for maybe doing Vortex Warp on a future turn to get Tati and Coin over here.
Got it.
And I think that's it. Oh, and I'm sorry, last question. Does she have to do a concentration check when I hit her with Shock and Grasp?
Oh, for the
Fairy Fire.
Yeah. Yeah, she held on.
Okay, I'll get her. That's it.
All right, then we go to Crystal.
Okay. I feel like Crystal is gonna walk up to this lady. Oh look, more squids. Okay. She's gonna be like, yeah, okay, thanks for the glitter and all, but you gotta go. And she's gonna cast banishment on her.
Okay. So that's a charisma saving throw of a 3. she disappears.
Okay. Just like Ruza's the only thing that's allowed to be that big around here.
And the fairy fire's
Freezing.
gone.
It takes. That's concentration, right?
Yeah, your fairy fire's gone. Oh, but it does take spirit guardians away.
Her
Yes,
guardians would be
exactly.
gone if she pinned.
Yep.
Yep.
Still, it's a really good one.
Yeah, a banished. Coin to your question. A banished target is incapacitated while they're in that little demi-plane or wherever it is they go. They're incapacitated. It says in the spell, and incapacitated creatures drop concentration.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I meant more like, is Crystal still goth? But that's good to know too.
I think
Well,
she's
not
like,
really.
yeah, I think like she's got some of the glitter still on her and everything, but more of like a 2000s, early 2000s vibe now, not so much.
Yeah.
Do you want to bunch up with me and Bryn so it's harder for you to get flanked? Do you want to just? Do you have the movement to scoot over?
Yeah,
Cool.
I do.
Okay.
All right.
So-
So which did we clarify which direction Coin's voice was coming from?
I'll roll perception check.
Okay.
All right. With the 22, Coin's voice is wrong thing. Coin's voice is coming from here.
Okay. Awesome.
Right.
Then I'm gonna drink a healing potion and be done.
Cool. Their turn. I'm going to go ahead and move. 30 feet to here. This guy moves up on Saphira. Saphira, we're going to use a 1 and 2 tentacles. Neither of those should hit you.
Nope.
The spear, that's an 11. And the psychic lash is also an 11. So you'll be unaffected by the aliens, by these guys at the moment.
Look, you're getting the weight wrong. You need to keep your feet keep them shoulder width apart. So you can do a better job of keeping your balance. Maybe you might hit me then.
Yeah.
Tentacles. Hard to balance.
Yeah.
I don't pity you for that.
This guy is going to attack Crystal with tentacle 1 and 2. Does 24 hit you, Crystal?
It does, yes.
For 11 psychic damage, and you are grappled. As he stabs you with a spear, a 21 should hit you for 6 piercing damage.
It doesn't hit.
No, the 21 does not hit. Okay, never mind. And the psychic lash is a 24 to hit you. Sorry, 14, which should not be with advantage. It's a 14 to hit you. So that misses. Then over here, we're going to cast a new fairy fire.
I have glitter.
You don't like glitter?
Yeah, only certain kinds of glitter.
Oh, okay. Well, glitter bomb. I need the 3 of you to roll dexterity saving throws. And the dexterity saving throws is DC 13.
I can't even see her, so there's no. Okay.
Yeah, I can see her. It's just like
All right. So Bryn's going to get glittered, and so is Crystal.
it's just so
Awesome.
Crystal's not even trying to dodge this. She's just welcoming it with open arms.
Just welcoming it. Awesome. She's going to look good, right?
Question mark.
So down here, we're going to then choose 3 targets. 3d2. Sorry, yeah, 3d2. They have 2 fairy fire targets. So first one's on Bryn. A 23 to hit Bryn
I mean, that certainly hits.
for 11 damage, 4 piercing, 7 poison. And then the other 2 shots are on Crystal. One, a 24 to hit you for 11 damage.
Yep.
And I need you to roll a con save. Got to be a 10, or the other Drider reappears. You're good? And the second shot is a 16. That bounces off of your armor, glancing off your tail, and skidding right next to Ruzid's claw. All right. Yep, Ruzid, what would you like to do?
Move up 5 feet. Try to grapple this guy.
Okay.
I hope that succeeds.
Yeah, a 33 will succeed. I can't even potentially get that.
I'm gonna drag him over here with me and slam him against this guy with my second attack.
Cool. So, dragging him over here to hit this guy as an improvised weapon. All right. Roll your improvised weapon. A 30 will hit both of them for 8 damage.
That's 13.
Plus 5, so 13. 13 damage.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action because I hit him with a improvised weapon or unarmed strike to grapple this guy as well.
Okay. Yep, you've got 2 arms. So, yeah, he is grappled. You have 2 guys.
Entered.
All right, so Ruzid has 2 maracas.
They're about to smash them against each other over and over again, like they're holding 2
Yeah, and then
action
the beans are
figures.
going to fall out. Isaac, what would you like to do?
Let me see something. All right, there we go. I think, okay, Isaac sees a few things. He sees Bryn probably getting ready to just dispel this fairy fire. But I'm going to try and see if I can spare him that spell slot. And you know what? Don't really want to be guided by tactics in this moment. Isaac's an emotional man. We are going to... Yeah, we're just going to fireball her.
All right, where would you like the fireball to be placed? Right there? Cool.
Yeah, so I can get that guy in it as well.
Sure. All right, so little dude's dexterity saving throw is a 10. The Drider's dexterity saving throw is going to be a 21.
Yeah.
So, little guy takes full 29 fire damage, and the other one over here takes 14. What else?
Can she make a con check on fairy fire?
Yep, con save is a 22.
Okay. I will.
She laughs. You've got to do better.
Noted. Isaac just says with the man. Isaac just says with the determination of a man who will. And then I will throw a 3rd level healing word behind me.
Okay.
Thanks.
Was much better than the last one, honestly, but hey. Love it when a 3rd level spell slot is the same as a regular potion of healing, but that's my turn.
Okay.
But I do, I'm sorry, that's almost my turn. I'm going to get into a little bit better position and point to Bryn and anybody who's looking that, like, I see Tati and Coin right here. And I think Bryn's going to try and get him back on his turn unless somebody else, like, I don't know what Saphira's going to do, so.
Okay. Saphira?
I'm gonna assist on keeping these creatures off of Crystal. I'm gonna slash at this one twice.
Okay, you will hit it twice. Dealing 14 plus 5, so 19 damage. As you cut into it easily.
I look forlornly at that second sneak attack. And I will end my turn.
All right. We go to Bryn Gemflower. What's Bryn going to do?
We're within sight of everybody. I figured it out. So Bryn is going to walk over to where Isaac is so he can see the same people. And he's going to, like, because I think Bryn recently-ish got this feat of twinned metamagic, or a metamagic adept that gave him twinned metamagic. He's going to, for a moment, look conflicted between whether or not to dispel the fairy fire on himself and Crystal, or dispel, like, oh, I'm sorry, can we assume, like, they are over here talking about mining for this woman and working for her, for this woman we know is
They are not working for her at all. She does not look interested in them at all.
We'd just be mining.
Sorry, the
They are
spirit of
just
my point was...
They're mining their own business.
The spirit of my point was, can we reasonably assume Bryn understands that there's something very wrong about that scenario?
Oh, absolutely.
We never mind our own business.
Then he's going to, as he's looking at, like, do I dispel the obvious, like, charm and enchantment on them, or do I dispel the fairy fire on myself and Crystal? I think you see an idea spark in his head as he spends 3 sorcery points to do both. And he's going to twin dispel magic, targeting 2 different magical effects: the charm and the charm spell and the fairy fire spell, or the charm magical effect, because it doesn't have to be a spell, and the fairy fire spell.
Okay. So, let's see here. The enslavement. I don't know what level it is. So, because it doesn't actually have a spell level on it, we're going to go ahead and do a charisma check. Got to be a 14 because that's the DC of the enslavement.
Sure.
Come on.
All right.
There we go.
Freedom.
Coin and Tati, can I get you two to please roll your initiative as you hear a voice in your head yell, "No, you can't go!"
Wait a sec, I'll make way more money just doing the job I came here for. Screw this.
I think seeing that, like, Isaacs aren't doing much and that Crystal is still in a bit of a spot, I think we're going to spend a level 2 spell slot on a healing word for Crystal as a bonus action.
Okay.
Feels like Isaac throwing like treats back to Crystal.
All right.
That's much better. 9.
Thank you. It's like Snicker bars.
That's a good
the
point.
mighty squids. Technically, yes, but it's too late for them because they have turned into mighty squids.
Because they were not mighty squids in the past.
They were not mighty squids in the past.
I
Were
see.
they other creatures? That's horrible.
Wow, that's dark.
Yeah, those were other humans and elves.
All right, good to know.
Go north. Don't come this way. Go back up north.
I don't know, I still have more pointers to give. Oh, hold on.
All right, Mr. Coin, you have pointers to give? What pointers would you like to give?
Well, he wants to go south and give these guys more pointers, but he decided,
Okay, as you leave this space, this guy is going to take... Oh, you were next to Tati. Never mind. Go ahead. Continue.
he hops onto this wall, gathering the situation, gives Bryn and Isaac a thumbs up from the wall, and let's see, I'm just counting my steps here. I think he'll just land somewhere in the middle of the room right here.
Okay.
And he'll also point this way to them, saying,
River, don't go to it. More cracks.
he won't do...
So not.
Got a glimpse.
and he won't do anything else. He's just standing position.
Okay. Miss Latte.
Do I still have fairy fire on me?
Yes.
That didn't go away with
Yeah.
burn spell.
No.
wait.
You
No,
dispelled both.
Twin dispel magic, so that I also targeted the fairy fire with the
Okay.
second casting of it.
Gotcha. Then that does go away. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All good.
Just checking. Okay. Then. Oh. Kind of opportunity. She's just gonna scoot over right here. And shoot these guys a word of radiance. These two that Ruzin's holding.
All right.
It's a
So
con
then you
save of
con saves 1 and 2. All right. This guy's going to take 16 damage. The other guy saved.
And then I'm gonna bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Ooh, all right.
And
Get the spiritual weapon.
pink sword.
Pink sword. Pink sword. Where do you want it?
Here.
Okay,
I'm gonna hit this guy right here.
cool. A 14 does hit him for 10 damage. Awesome. Taking nearly half of his life away.
All right, and that'll be everything.
All right. Their turn. Ruzid, you have 2 handfuls of joy.
Wait, did you cast it at a higher level, Crystal? Or was that just like a mistake?
Spiritual weapon.
Yes.
Yes, I cast it at 3rd level.
Oh, then it does more damage than you actually did.
Oh.
It's
Did I
2d8.
not?
It's extra 1d8 per level higher.
Oh, you are right.
Oh, it's every 2. Okay, might be. Yeah, you have to be 4th level for you to
Actually,
get
no,
a benefit.
I was going to say conversely, no, it's actually every 2. It only increases on an even number. So the difference between a 2nd level cast and a 3rd level cast doesn't get you anything.
Yeah, that was,
Right.
I was
okay.
just
Yeah.
saying that.
Then it'll just be a 2nd level cast. We'll just use
Cool.
Doesn't matter.
All right, so Ruzid, your 2 fistfuls of love are going to try to slap you with tentacles. These are
No, that's
all-
I didn't think I was hearing tonight.
These are going to be straight rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does a 23 hit you, Ruzid?
Nope.
All right. I have 2 spears to poke you with, my dear. Once and twice. No. And lastly, they use their brains on yours. 1, 2. How about a 27?
I don't like that. I'm gonna not do that by
You're not
using
going to take.
silvery barbs.
You don't want to take the 53 psychic damage?
That would break my concentration. I'd prefer to not break
Okay.
my concentration.
Well, the silvery barbs results in a 22.
Perfect. Does not hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Crystal advantage on the next thing.
All right. This guy here is close enough to Isaac that we can do my combo wombo. Isaac, Slappy 1 is going to be a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, because I would rather do this than spend the spell slot. I will use my reaction to do the so he'll hit me and the tentacle will wrap around, and I will just send an electrical current down the length of it for 8 lightning damage.
Okay. Got it.
With initiative.
That's
Sure.
So cool.
All right. The next Slappy is going to be a 21 to hit you.
That's not.
Okay. Then Pokey, a 24
Yes.
for 8 damage. And then the Psychic Lash is going to be for 23 psychic damage.
Damn, you wouldn't think 22 would normally make you feel so vulnerable, but okay, yes, that works too.
They rolled really well.
Yeah, I will roll my con saves accordingly, so I have to roll 3 of them
Yes,
for
please.
Shield of Faith.
Good. Good. And good.
5, last one was 20. Yeah, exactly. Cool.
This woman. I have not seen Tati act normal again, so I only have 6 targets to shoot at. So 3d6. All right, Saphira, we're gonna shoot at you twice. Once and twice. Does a 25 hit you, Saphira?
It does.
For 4 piercing and 8 poison damage.
Yep, and I don't think I can see any attacker, so I can't uncanny dodge.
Okay. And then the last shot goes towards Isaac because he's number 5. And an 11 should not hit you. All right. These 2 guys are going to chase coin.
Wow. After everything I've given them.
And this guy knows that you are no longer under his control. Tati. A long tentacle comes out of the water down here and reaches up to grab at you 3
Come at
times. A 23 because you cannot see your attacker.
I actually,
Did you take it?
yeah, so I can't see my attacker, but I can see a tentacle if it's within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
I
So,
have blind
yeah.
sight now when I can.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
If you have blind sight, then yeah, you can see this coming for you. All right, so it's a 14. The second one is going to be a 28.
Ouch.
And this tentacle wraps around you. A third one slaps at you as well. So you're going to take 14 damage from the first one and 15 from the second. And I need you to roll an athletics check or acrobatics, your choice, or you're going to be dragged 1d6 squares towards him. So need you to beat a 25.
Okay.
Okay,
Nope.
1d6
I have
squares.
a question.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. Can that be, since Bryn can see? I mean,
You can't see.
unless maybe he
Yeah, you
can't,
make a
but
roll.
he can see Tati. He can see within 10 feet of Tati. So can't he see the tentacle coming for her just well enough to cast silvery barbs on that?
The silver barbs require you to see the person who did the attack or the person who was hit.
I'd say don't bother. I'm gonna hit twice anyway.
They're wanting to silvery barbs the athletics check pulling you in.
You have to see the creature,
It's
specifically
it's only 1d5 squares.
Yeah, you're going to move 5 squares in. So
I mean, Bryn
Tati
could probably,
says no.
just teleport
5
them
feet.
away.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Tati's just going to get dragged.
Okay.
She's refusing it, so I'm fine with her not.
Oh, no, all I'm saying is you don't even need to do this now because as long as they're not underwater, Bryn can just run up and teleport them out.
So
If they
Tati
don't
gets
find out
dragged
when
all
we
the way
get
to the edge of the water. Tati, can you roll a perception check, please?
Sure. My best one.
Just it's a hug.
They just want to
Tati.
give you a hug.
You can see the creature there.
Check that out.
Yeah,
Is this more solid land over here?
it is.
And also here, how far does
Yep.
this little island go? Is that the end of the little island?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
All right. That's going to be their turns. Yeah, that's everybody.
It's
We
uglier
go
than I
to-
was imagining.
Well, he does have an underbite. Aruzid.
Maybe. I don't even know if he has teeth.
Undergum.
Ooh, worse. That's so terrible.
Well, Rue's gonna like grab both of them, just kind of clap them together.
You're gonna smash the maracas?
Yes, make some music, as I would say.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure one of them's gonna die before I can do the second attack. So I'm gonna make one attack first.
Okay.
What roll is?
You deal 6 damage plus.
Adding. Okay, 10 damage.
You deal 10 damage to each of them. One of them has 3 hit points.
Okay, let's do a second one.
All right, this one dies. Cool. And this guy takes 6.
And
All right,
Rue's-
what
Rue's
else?
gonna move forward here, dragging the guy with him.
All right.
Because they see that Toddy is in trouble because they have very long dark vision and can see all the way out there.
Okay.
And enter.
All right, Miss Tati.
I am. He's not exerting any mental pressure on me right now, is he?
Not at the moment. He used his turn to wrap you up in a tentacle and drag you in so that he could get you the water.
On the off chance that when my sister told me all about aboleth's spawn, I feel like aboleths were also part of the story.
I will grant you so.
Like, and I don't know if this came up in the story at all, but do I feel like it could definitely renew its attack on my brain?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Like, do it. I didn't want to be down here. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap myself in shadows and disappear.
Okay.
That is a good play.
Where are you going?
Fair question. Kind of want to see what kind of monsters are over here.
All right, where'd you ping?
Oh, hold on. Dang it, stupid map. Fired. Here, I'll just... It's the... Sorry, it's the... I just keep bouncing off the walls because they're all dark. Alright. Never mind. We'll just go... We're gonna do this. We're gonna do like this. And then we're going to disengage.
Okay.
And do some more of this. Yep. And I will helpfully report. Crystal or Bryn, save one of your big abjuration spells, because that thing down there is not nice. He's a terrible monster beast, and I hate him.
All right. So
I'm not really a fan either.
Worst boss around, honestly. I've only had like 2.
Very heavy-handed.
Oh, is that the thing that put you to work?
Wait,
Yeah, I feel like he really micromanaged me. It's not cool.
I guess you get a taste of your own medicine sometimes.
I wouldn't go that far.
Response to setbacks, but just with so much violence.
all right.
Reason I
Response
had
to
my mind
setback
taken
with
over.
violence. That's a bad HR review.
They just cut the underperformers from the team straight into their mouth.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, Isaac, what do you want to do?
I gotta conserve some spell slots after the last couple of rounds, so I'm just gonna play it safe, do an acid splash at the 2 that are right next to me that are being held by Rizit.
Sure. All right, so dexterity saving throws 1 and 2. They both fail. They'll both take 8 damage.
Nice.
Got it.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
And that's it. I think I will just step up a little bit here.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'll use a bonus action to drink a potion of healing, and that's it.
Cool. Saphira, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go strafing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Slash here at the guy at the top.
All right.
Hit attack guy.
20 will hit for 21 damage. Cool.
30. I'm gonna kind of do a fake here, spin to here, and another slash. If I can find
Okay.
where that offhand strike is. There we go.
An 18 will hit for 6.
And I'll end my turn right there.
All
I
right.
can't get anywhere more useful.
Bryn Gemflower. What's he gonna do?
I will conserve some of his spell slots after that twinned dispel, so I think that we will. The two here seem well in hand, but if this person's gonna run up and start attacking Coin, we'll want it to have a headache.
All right. So, got a 1.
Perfect.
So it takes 5 psychic damage. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It takes 2 psychic damage.
Oh,
And he's
interesting.
just next attack roll.
Yes. He doesn't get his bardic inspirations back on a short rest at this level, so I think I'm still gonna save some of those unless anybody feels like they're in a spot where they could make like great use of one. I think that's gonna be it.
All right. Mr. Coin.
Coin says to the party, word of advice, just don't cross this line. Not till we're done.
He'll use an item interaction to put the pickaxe in the bag of holding. Then he will
Okay.
hop northward.
Are you keeping the pickaxe? What are you gonna even use that for?
Well, yeah, it's not like they paid me anything else.
I get.
Oh, I didn't grab the oars either.
Are you trying to say that that's your severance?
I think this guy's about to have a severance too.
He says as he pulls a dagger out and starts swinging at this guy.
Okay. That's a good one-liner. This guy's about to have a severance too.
Yeah.
All right. So the 24 will hit. So we'll both unarmed strikes. So that's going to be 7 piercing and 11 bludgeoning. So that's going to be a total of 18 damage. He needs to make a con save because of the poison dagger, correct?
Yeah, I mean, technically you'd need both for 2 types of poison, right?
Yep. So for the dagger,
I'll have my
for
hopes up.
the touch,
That
all right, he
matches.
is poisoned.
All right, conditioned up. Coin won't do anything else.
That was pretty good, though. Not gonna lie, poisoning people is always good.
Yeah.
If you're the people not being poisoned. Crystal, what would you like to do?
Do another word of radiance.
Okay. Ooh, let me check Word of Radiance because I think we might have a little bit of fun here. But their dexterity saving throws, 1 and 2, they both fail. They're going to take 9 damage each.
It's of your choice, Eric, if that's what you're looking at.
Okay. All right.
I thought of that too. I looked it
No
up.
team killing here.
Aw.
That's for that monk ability that fears everyone. That's where the team killing happens.
Yeah, we just got to get Crystal in the January or February Battle Royale. That's what needs to happen.
Man, that would be absolutely wild. Playing her true character in a battle royale.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, she's gonna, and then she'll just bonus action with her, what's that, spiritual weapon?
Okay. On the guy here. Okay.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Oh, right.
A 16 will hit for 9. Got it.
Yep. That's it.
Cool. Their turn. All right, these guys are not currently or one of them's grappled, right?
This one, I think, is grappled. This
Correct.
one. This one is
All right.
not.
So we're going to do my slappy slap combo on you because you got a hold of him. So slap 1 is an 8. Slap 2 is a 9. Pointy spear is a 24 to hit you.
Misses.
And a psychic lash is an 18. This guy can choose between 4 targets for his combo. 4d4. All right, so we're going to be picking on Ruzid and Crystal. So slap and slap on Ruzid. Neither of those are going to hit Ruzid. And then we poke at Crystal with the critical strike.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
A critical strike doesn't hit you?
Bryn's going to use his reaction to Silvery Barbs that.
All right.
That's exactly what it's for. These first level
So-
slots.
The spear turns into a 17 to hit Crystal, which misses. And then a psychic lash at 11 will miss Crystal. Down here, my lovely Drider lady. She can see all 7 of you. Haha. 3d7. Who are you going to shoot at? Number 5, 2, and 4. All right. So number 5 is going to be Saphira. A 25 to shoot you, Saphira, for 11 damage.
That'll hit, and I will use Uncanny Dodge. to have
Okay.
that.
Number 2 would be Bryn. A 21 to shoot Bryn for 10 damage. And lastly would be Mr. Coin. Does a 17 hit you, Mr. Coin?
Nada.
Not to nada. Okay. These 2 guys are going to move 30 feet up to here. And one guy's going to do his combo on Coin. We're going to do slap at Coin.
Yeah, that it's
All right. Does anyone have anything they can do?
27.
27 damage to you, Coin. The second slap is going to be a 10. That'll miss you.
Yeah.
His spear pokes at you with a 9. That misses. And then the psychic lash is a 12. So just a critical strike slaps you.
You're
On
not
the
getting the
other-
axe back.
He looks like he wants it. This guy over here in between Tati and Isaac. We're going to be attacking Tati first, followed by Isaac. So Tati, they're going to slap tentacles at you, 1 and 2.
Ouch, ouch.
Yep, that's going to be 21 damage total. And you are grappled as he pokes Isaac with a spear, missing, and a psychic lash. An 18 versus Isaac.
No, does not pierce the mithril armor.
All right. Down here, this guy moves closer to the edge and bellows at you all. Surrender. Come to me, and I will give you eternal life. And, yeah,
Like it.
he's going to. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I've heard
I think
this
I'm
story
also
before.
agree on that guy. Yeah, surrender, come to me, eternal
The
life.
only
I'm
thing I
also
will
great.
give
I don't
you-
want any of those.
It's my fang and claw.
Yeah. He's glaring at you guys, and tentacles are lashing outward, but cannot quite reach you guys. So he's going to go back and sink under the water.
I like to imagine he like tries to go out and just starts flailing and misses everyone, and then is like, "Well, shit," and then just goes back in the water.
Jump scare.
Fight us on the land.
And he's just like, "You cowards! You won't get in the water with me."
Hey, this dude might still have options, depending on where we walk.
Yeah.
The first thing they teach ya on a boat: do not chase strange things into the water. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it's more like 5th or 6th, but
That was
it's up
the
there.
first thing they taught you. What was your first day that had to be the first thing that they mentioned?
Does that happen often?
How many
It's the
crewmates
day
have
they
you
were
lost to
passing the
things in the water?
You remember the thing that we saw in. Well, did we see it? The thing we encountered in the bay.
Isaac saw it.
So
Was it the wall that you hit?
Good one.
Definitely don't chase that into the water.
Oh my
God
god, if I had
damn.
inspiration, I could have used that. That was so funny.
Everyone saw that.
that
Definitely felt it.
that
Oh,
maybe that should have been the first thing.
I feel like don't hit walls is more important.
God.
Maybe
all
we
right.
should table this conversation. Just saying.
Man, if Coin's saying table the conversation.
Oh, speaking of hitting walls, and then Ruzit claps these guys against each other.
All right.
First attack. I guess it's with advantage because I'm flanking this guy and I'm targeting him.
You have a hold of him.
So it's
because
the other
you
way,
don't
so
have
it's
a hold
this
of
guy.
this guy. Yeah, you're swinging this guy at this
Okay,
guy,
well,
so you do
sure,
not have
straight
advantage.
roll.
Oh, you do have advantage
Oh,
because
yeah,
of
it's
crystal. So
flanking.
yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do? Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Do I roll a crit? Nope. Okay.
All right.
And add a
Bludgeon
D4
them
to
both
that.
for 10 damage.
And then again. This time, totally gonna be a crit. No. Okay. Well, anyways, gonna add another 6 to that.
All right.
It's not like they're like two sticks. It's more like they're two squids. Like,
Yeah.
2 squids.
I don't even know. Like, does that
Do they still have
They-
bones, or do they go
like
full
does that
squid?
hurt or does it just?
Well, if
make
they
you
had bones,
fish?
if they had any bones, they'd all be crushed by now.
That's what I'm looking for.
Ew.
Uh,
Like
and
Jello.
and and then Ruse is gonna grapple the one that they aren't grappling they aren't already grappling.
Okay. All right. Sure. Just roll a 35. Yeah.
I did 30.
Look at that. I got a nat 20 on it. Not even
You got a
close.
nat 20, nice. Ruse is still giving you a death grip. End turn.
All right. Tati.
I'm going to use my bonus action to again wrap myself in shadows, and this time reappear on my trusty steed's back foot.
Yep.
And while I'm here, I will stab at this guy.
You don't have advantage on that attack, so it's a 13.
Didn't you
and
just-
we'll-
Didn't he just grab him?
Oh, yeah, but grapple doesn't grab.
Grapple doesn't give
advantage.
advantage.
Fair
If you moved here, it would be advantage, or yeah,
Yeah.
move here,
Also, if I was on your foot right here.
or if you move there.
Can I have retconned standing
Yes,
on his
I'm
foot
fine
right
with
here?
that. Actually,
Alright.
standing on his foot instead of missing and landing on the ground. Yeah,
Yes, I stand on his foot.
we'll blame Ray, not Tati.
And Toddy gains mounted combatant from standing on my foot.
Is that how it works?
Doesn't matter because you killed him. Did 2 damage more than the health he had. What else, Tati?
That is all of my actions. I guess I have a little bit of movement, so I'm gonna move to a position where Ruzid feels like he can move around without, making me fall down.
Okay.
I think you could grab on. I mean, if you have that feat, you should be able to.
I don't have a leash on you today.
All right.
Or getting a leash. It better have spikes on it.
Give me a pretty big leash.
Giovanni's husband, it's your turn.
Bonus action to create an additional first level spell slot and then spend that spell slot with my action.
Okay.
Sorry, Roosted, I'm gonna. I have to drop. Or I'm gonna drop Shield of Faith and start concentrating on Bane. I'm getting irritated with this woman in the corner just shooting a bunch of arrows. So I'm gonna move. Oh, I forgot. I will. Let's see. Which will I do? Do I make it distant or do I risk an opportunity attack? I'll just spend a sorcery point to make it distant so that she's within range. Yeah, so I'll hit her and then the two that are right next to me
Okay.
with Bane.
Cool. That's charisma saving throws. So the two little guys, 1 and 2, neither of them succeed, and the rider's charisma saving throw will be a 5. So all 3 of them are baned.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay, good, because I was getting a little irritated with how high they're rolling, to be honest with you. So,
I do my best.
yeah. So we're gonna try to do something about that, and I could have. Damn it! Speaking of retconning, sorry, really quick. I mean, it's not. It's only for 1 sorcery point, but can I just have used my? I can use my bonus action. I forgot to move 10 feet without provoking opportunity attack, so I could have just gotten.
Yeah.
Closer. So I'm gonna do that.
Now, was the bonus action to convert the sorcery points, or was that free?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're correct. So I did have to make it distant. You're absolutely right. Sorry. I forgot I did that this turn. Okay, then I'm set.
Okay. Cool. We go to Saphira.
All right, I'm gonna try and finish off this one guy here.
Because of advantage, you will hit him for 20 damage and kill him. You vivisect the body, and an ink sac pours across the ground.
Ew.
And I think. All right, and then I'll slide over here, kind of noting to myself, I think I'm getting the weight wrong on this now. All this slashing tired me out. And I will. Actually, I think I used my offhand strike on the first one, so I'll use non-offhand on this one.
Okay. The 23 will hit for 6.
Oh, good. And then I'll end my turn there.
All right. Bryn.
Bryn, well, now that we've got, now that we can switch to some saving throw spells, well, actually, until they're clustered, I think we'll still be a little conservative, and we'll just use a cantrip that does a saving throw. So maybe, actually, let's do a Mind Sliver on somebody. Let's do a Mind Sliver on her in the back.
Okay.
That way, if she fails, her next saving throw will have minus 2d4, and then somebody else can sort of try and exploit that.
All right. Her intelligence saving throw is a 21.
Yeah, and Bane won't make that a failure. Damn. Okay. Well, worth a shot.
Yep.
I don't think he. Yeah, he's good on spell slots. I don't think he needs to convert sorcery points. I think he's set.
All right. Mr. Coin.
Coin says to the squid south of him,
You know, if you took my advice on swinging, you'd be hitting more of these shots.
he will then do standard fare.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Jesus.
See, I tried to give them advice too. They don't seem to be listening to it. Well, some of them do. The ones attacking Crystal certainly do. The other ones don't.
They're about to learn a lesson. Or die trying.
Mine really
Lesson
proved
by
his-
Grung. All right. So you hit him 4 times, 2 of those being critical strikes. He needs to make con saves. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So he fails on the first one. How much poison damage does he get?
I'm so used to not having to roll it. I have to go find the grung poison roll.
Awesome. Cool. So
Wow.
Maybe make the second one a failure. Let me see.
yeah, yep. So,
But I do not. I bring it down to a 12, so the second one still succeeds.
gotcha. So that would have been nice if it had been part of the crit, but no.
Well, they also get conditioned, so
Yep, he does get poisoned.
that's it.
Yeah,
Poor
that growing
dagger.
poison, when it works, is awesome.
Yeah.
50% of the time, it works every time.
Hard to
Crystal.
rely on.
Yep. Anything else that you want to do, Mr. Coin?
Nuh-uh.
All right. Crystal Latte.
gonna move this here for now. Okay, Crystal's gonna she's gonna shout over to Coin. How many more of these squid guys were you working with exactly?
On this side of the pond, only these two.
Awesome.
There's
On
a
this
couple
side of the
more
pond.
in the pond, and then some more outside of the pond.
Kind of
But
a full
really,
room.
these guys are nothing.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm confused. They're in the water? Like they're in...
No, they're around the pond. I think there's
They're
something
also
in
in
the
the
water.
water. There's definitely something else in the water, but they're also in the water. Did you know
Oh.
these guys actually have to be in the water like most of their life? If we
Oh,
kept
wow.
them out of the
Well,
water for
that
like
makes so
a
much
couple
sense.
hours, their skin would just start burning away with acid.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Almost relate.
That's why I was saying that they had to institute a soak break policy.
I mean, if we were to force them through that, that seems kind of cruel.
Oh, Tati, I honestly thought you were making something up, but that makes way more sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the actual thing.
Oh. So then, yeah, I think we know where their bathhouse is. Just pointing, so.
How big is
It's
the water?
everywhere.
Is it just like a pond, or is this like a lake, like a river?
It's like a river.
Oh, okay.
Like the size of our
there's
ship.
more of it this way, by the way, so they can still swim over and
Yeah, I think the river was originally there.
I don't know, but they have some routes. I don't think they're limited to just that pond.
Okay.
But these little guys, don't even waste your time with them. We'll murder them up. Crystal, focus all your energy on the massive aboleth waiting for us.
Okay, so
Did you
gonna...
just say
I did, yeah, I did say that. I was like, my bad.
For the record, this is the third time that she said the word.
Yes, but I think it's the first time that Saphira heard her in character.
Okay, gotcha.
These guys, and I'm just gonna point to some of the bodies and some of the upright ones. These ones are aboleth spawn. They weren't born, they were made.
Oh.
Well, aren't we all kind of made in a way?
Kind of.
The spiritual weapon will hit for 12 damage.
Okay.
Keep talking.
If I wait, so if we kill the thing in the water, do they all die?
Probably not, but they become a lot less effective.
I'll take it.
Are they undead?
Wait a second. What if we manage to
Chelsea would like to
teleport
do
these
a
aboleth
religion
out of the
check.
water?
I think technically they haven't died because their lives have been extended, but Tati would like to make a quick gut check on whether or not it's her duty to murder these things for the sake of Imgale.
Roll a religion check.
You ever
That
see like
does
those
open
ants
up.
that
Go
get
ahead.
taken over by a fungi? I think that's the deal here.
I do think it's more of that.
I'm looking at Vortex Warp and seeing there's no size limit on that spell, and I'm thinking about how we're going to burn all the aboleth's legendary resistances.
This is a living creature. As far as death goes, technically, according to the faith, it's a gray area.
Yeah.
Right.
That's reassuring.
The world is gray area, Coin.
That is a gray area on this thing we need to kill. Oh, cool. So don't bother.
I mean, obviously we should kill it. It's gonna die eventually. It's not that it was escaping death. It's just
This is
going the
getting
roundabout way.
dangerously close to philosophy.
Wait, are we talking about letting our enemies die of old age? What is this?
No, we're not talking about that.
No, we're just having a debate about the undead. Did Crystal see the tentacles like come out of the water?
Oh yeah. So
I'm
many.
guessing.
They're huge. Are you blind? Can you see?
Okay. Then Crystal's just gonna take her. Let's see. We're gonna go 5, 10. She is gonna sit right here.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, too close.
Its turn is next, and it almost reached Saphira.
Fine.
Here's the
Just
fun
go in the
part.
back
You
and
have
think
moved.
about your big spells.
I've only moved 30 feet, so I can move 10 feet back.
Awesome.
Call Baba Booey.
Well, you could move. You could try to move in this corner and hope that it can't reach you all the way over there or see you.
Hide under the drider.
Under the big spider.
Drider, I mean, there's
The Drider's a lot less
logic
deadly
to
than the
that.
Aboleth.
Drider is gonna, and it's gonna attack you either way, whether you're 10 feet in front of it or underneath it, right?
So
Yeah.
as you leave its reach, it's going to take its opportunity attack.
To be like, excuse me.
Does the 28 get you?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
All right. So you're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage and 5 acid for a total of 18 damage.
Okay.
And you are grappled back here.
So rude. Okay. Then Crystal's gonna take the moment that she's grappled, since she didn't actually use her action yet. Jesus, this thing is massive. Let's see here.
That's what she
Which-
said.
Which one of
That is
the
what she said.
the nature gods?
Does my god serve you? Who are you? This
So,
Does my God serve you? What?
question mark.
That's
well,
the wrong
it's a
direction.
big squid. You serve him on a platter.
Gross. What?
I'm also not into seafood, but I feel like Tati would be game.
That's it. I feel like Crystal would not eat seafood. Ironically.
Vegetarian?
She's not a vegetarian. She's
Some good horse meat. She's good.
Oh shit! I forgot what I was gonna do. Well,
Sorry.
that's okay. Yeah, I think if I'm just being if I'm being grappled, no. I mean, there's nothing I can really do. To break this. Yeah.
Do a
okay.
charm off.
Can you? I mean, you can either charm him, or can you can even also just like massively cure yourself if you want to before you like do a cure wounds on yourself before this next turn.
Yeah, I don't think I have a charm that would reach him other than
I think.
command does, which he's been speaking to us, so I guess that.
I think that burning its legendary resistances however we can and just teleporting it way out of the water is probably our winning strategy.
Oh,
Yeah, but more immediately, we're just trying to get Crystal out of danger with her action right now, if possible.
Yeah, I guess we could teleport them out if it comes to that.
oh, I mean, I could also just banish him.
Yes.
You probably still
I
have
am
like a round or two that
100%
you're
down for
banishing.
that one.
Banishment is a good
still have, like,
idea.
2 or
Yep.
3 turns left on the previous banishment, though.
Yes.
I'll fight a Drider. It's fine.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Alright. Well, let's yeah, I guess we'll just heal as much as possible. Yeah, I don't know.
Up to you.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting being grabbed by a giant squid, and neither was I. Okay.
Don't worry, if you die, we saw you do that resurrection spell that one time. I'm pretty sure I could do it again from memory.
Definitely not Tati. Anyone but Tati if I die.
Not a spell you want to
Okay.
get half
Toddy,
wrong.
Toddy
I
becomes
gotcha.
like goes full necromancer arc.
I mean, how hard could it be?
I do have a template for an undead centaur.
That'd be kind of cool.
That's not allowed.
Don't
Whoa.
tempt
Okay,
Tati with
whoa.
a skeleton horse.
Would it be rated by a headless horseman?
Alright, we're
No.
gonna go. She's just gonna cast healing word on herself. Damn, these
Oh,
rolls
wow.
suck.
Oh no.
Well, that's okay. That's it. That's all we got.
1,
All right.
2, 1.
Their turn. First, we're going to try to beat up Crystal with tentacles. So, a 22 to hit you
Yes.
for 18.
Yeah.
Okay, help you.
Does anyone have anything they can do?
Well, they're too far away to target with silvery barbs unless he's distant. So, Ruzi can't help.
Okay, Ruzin
Bryn
can't help.
Bryn can't see it. Like Bryn could do distant, but he can't see it. He could see it when it when it stepped forward, but he can't see it now
Okay.
that it's back in the water.
Gotcha. Technically, you would be able to see the tentacle that's attached to Crystal. So,
Yeah, if that works,
Yeah.
he would cast.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Silvery barbs. I'll mark down
Yeah.
this spell slot.
all right. So the tentacle turns into an 11. Well, and then the third is a 28. So you're going to successfully get hit twice. And we're going to try to pull you in. 1d6. We're pulling you in 4 squares. 20
There's
feet
no
to there.
athletics or acrobatics struggle for that.
Nope. She's already grappled.
Love it.
She's
Yeah.
also unconscious, so there's.
Oh,
Great.
Oh boy.
num 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 num. All right, up here, Ruzid, your little toys have died. This guy with disadvantage is going to be lashing out and attacking people around him. So 43. All right, so we are going to attack first Coin with a tentacle. 23 to slap you for 3 psychic damage.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
All right, Isaac, you're going to get the second tentacle for 14 psychic damage.
Is that's baned though, right?
Yep, you can
Oh,
maim
actually,
this
and
guy.
I could have possibly baned the first one too.
Sure, let's see.
Yeah, that's a 4 on the first one. That was for Coin, right? That brings it
Yep.
below yours.
Oh, so
19.
And then
Okay.
the second one, it's only a 2, so it's a 23.
I'm sorry.
Was that one?
I'm sorry, he's poisoned. It's a 15 to hit Coin. It's a 21 to hit you.
Oh, then we're set. None of
Oh,
this
sorry.
already misses.
All right. Because of the grung poison here. All right.
That actually did something.
The spear versus you is a 12, and the psychic lash against Saphira is a 23.
I'm gonna
Sure.
use shield.
Well, can I
You
bane
do have
that,
Bane.
below without you needing to use shield
20.
possibly?
23, there's a chance. It needs to be a 4.
It's a 2, so it's a 21 now. Sorry.
Okay.
So
I'll
shielding.
cast shield
Okay.
and take my AC up to 25.
All right. Down here, this Bane guy, the only person he can reach is you, Isaac. So we're going to do the full combo wombo on you. So it's going to be 1 slap for 10.
Wombo wombo.
10,
Wombo
a 12,
Happy feet.
and a 12.
Jesus.
Wombo combo.
All right, their streak ended.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you
I'm
at?
all set.
Back here, lovely Drider lady, 3d6 because she can't see Crystal anymore. So we're going to be shooting Ruzid and Tati with arrows. So this is Ruzid, Tati, a 23 to shoot you, Tati.
23 knocks me out.
All right.
Can you uncanny dodge it?
Oh, hey, that's a thing I can do.
It changes 16 damage to 8.
I forgot I'm playing a rogue.
Actually, it changes it from 16 to 7.
Yeah, probably would have changed some of the earlier damage too. Gotta like
All
pay
right.
attention to that shit.
Yeah, the
I was
third
on a
arrow goes at Ruzid with a 13. All right.
Misses.
And that's their turn.
Musa looks down at Bryn and says, I can swoop in and save Crystal unless you have a way to teleport them out.
Either Bryn or Isaac can teleport her out. So whatever you.
You got to be careful about getting close. What happened to us might happen to you.
I'm not afraid of that thing.
Whatever you want to do, Ruzid, like whatever you. I don't know exactly what you have in mind, so whatever you judge, it'll be like a 2nd level spell for Bryn or a 3rd level spell for me. But either way, we can get it done.
Bruce is probably gonna save their resources then if you can just teleport them out.
Less risky to not potentially have
They
another
are gonna
body
move
down
up
there.
to here though, to be a very specific range. With
Oh, just walking above me during a conversation. Okay.
He's looking down on you, Coin.
I don't appreciate this dynamic.
Okay, well, I only get to do this about a few minutes every day, so I might as well have my moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
You get to boss me around the rest of the day.
You know.
Kazi?
Well, that wasn't my
Oh.
turn. I just
Oh, go ahead.
walked up, and then I'm gonna beat down this guy who's injured.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna attack him once,
Yep, for 7.
and add a d4, and then twice.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, that was
one
shoddy.
misses. You do have advantage because of Saphira.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nope.
Well, that didn't help.
That's what to say. Wanted to talk. Yep.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to grapple that guy.
All right. And grappling him is going to require you to beat a 22, which you got on 29. You're good.
And I will end my turn.
All right. Now, Miss Tati.
I'm gonna catch up, and I'm gonna ready an action to administer healing potions as soon as Crystal is teleported back in range.
Okay. Cool. Then we go to Isaac.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I were to Thunderstep with Crystal, would I damage the aboleth via the tentacle that's holding her, and the aboleth and the tentacle that's like within 10 feet of me when I cast it?
Yep.
Then
But you'd also hurt her, wouldn't you?
No,
No.
not with Thunderstep. Me plus 1 creature, and then I don't hurt anybody else. So I'm gonna use sorcery point or opportunity attack. I'm gonna risk the opportunity attack. That's why we do Bane, right? Oh no, you know what? I need to teleport anyways for the. No, this is perfect. 30 feet here.
All right. That provokes
I'll
2 opportunity attacks because the tentacles have 10 feet of reach.
Yeah, that's fine. Great.
So, the first one is going to be an 8. The second one is going to be a 13. You're good.
Cool. I use my bonus action for the Storm Sorcerer thing, Tempestuous Wind, where I move 10 extra feet. And then I am going to use Thunderstep. And you know what? Do you know what's fun? Let me do some math here.
Team damage. Teleport into the whole party.
Yeah, maybe it's. No, I'll save it. It's fucking fine. I will be reasonable. It's fine. Third level spell slot. That's it. And I'm not going to use my channel divinity to max it out. And me and Crystal are going to go back here.
All right.
I was thinking with Crystal like right here so that she's still, or actually let's just switch me and Crystal. Let's still keep us all under Ruzid, but let's just switch me and Crystal. Yeah, perfect.
Just everyone's hiding under Ruzid.
I will protect you. I am the shield.
I am the light in the
is-
darkness.
And that's it, I believe. I think that's it.
I think someone's stepping on my foot.
All right.
Oh,
Actually, you're stepping on my foot.
This con
Oh,
save
my
for the
bad.
15 thunder damage.
You can stand there. It's fine.
Con save for the damage. Yep. Got a 17.
Okay, so he still takes 7.
Okay.
And that is it.
Got it. All right, Saphira.
No, wait. First, my reaction goes
Okay.
up.
Yep. Reaction goes off to feed potion for 7 healing to Crystal.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Did you see anything down there?
Well, there's a tentacle. And a big, there's a big squid. Did you guys know there's a big squid in the water?
I did know that. Yeah.
I had an idea.
Could have said something.
See it.
It's very big. It's scary.
Replace
Kind of like me.
the glass vial back in my mouth.
I forgot to actually have you roll the con save when you got hit by the tentacle, Crystal. Could I get you to do that?
Oh, for
I also need-
the lady.
for a disease, yeah. Same with Tati.
But yeah, I literally have the whole
Yeah,
party.
Crystal's
under me.
fine. Tati, you also got grabbed by the tentacle at one point.
There we go. You said
Thank you.
con, right? Oh
Yep.
wait, hold on. My cons have advantage now.
Cool. Thank you. Awesome. Crystal, Tati is diseased. Awesome. All right. Saphira, what would you like to do?
Now that everyone's safe-ish, turn and splash at this guy. Not Rooted, ooh,
Okay.
that is.
You'll miss him
not
anyway.
Trimmed his toenails.
Alright. Take a second
That's
swipe.
a bad roll. All right.
Ugh.
That'll hit for 10 damage.
What are the damage rolls?
Okay, these are clearly something is off here. I'll just try switching hands, and I just switch which daggers are which, or which cutlasses in which hand, and my turn right there.
What would Bryn do?
Love twin spell here. You know, we're big fans of it. And I don't know if these are some of the things that Walker was intending on using with it, but I am going to use 2 charges of the Staff of Healing and twin a 2nd level Cure Wounds on Tati and Crystal.
Okay.
There you go. 17 is the HP, and then with 2 sorcery points, a mere 2 sorcery points, we can give that 17 to both of you.
Cute.
And no spell slots, just some charges on the item. Let me make sure those. Why didn't D&D Beyond? You're supposed to. Oh, because all right, so I have to write it down. All right, and that is actually. No, I'm still gonna save his. I feel like there are times that he might do quickened, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna stretch right now. That's it.
Okay. Mr. Coin.
Coin will actually hop out from under Ruzid, getting opportunity attack from the fella south of him. He'll be hopping to
Okay.
here.
Aha! Slappy slap. We reach out with the tentacle to touch someone and miss.
No. Coin will land at the base of this creature, doing a typical barrage, but throwing a stunning strike. I would say just do it one by one,
Sure.
but if
All
the
right,
burst
and
lands, just throw it on that.
The dagger will pierce her hide for 5 damage.
Nice.
You want to a stunning strike on that one?
Ooh. Yeah, on the first one, please.
All right. Got a 13. She is stunned.
All right.
And so
Then
the
he
rest
will-
would all be with advantage. So the 19
right.
would hit for 8 damage.
Nice, I'll take it.
But she is immune to the poison condition, so.
Yeah. Afterwards, he will hop back under Ruzid, but one space higher, and
Okay.
end turn.
Frady Frog. Okay, here we go, Crystal. What would you like to do as you are prone?
That's fine. She's gonna stand
This is
up.
Eric trying to taunt the players, trying to get them to stay in and get hit.
I think she feels prone. To be honest. She's gonna stand up and just move to a little bit closer, right here. Let's. Okay. We'll hit this guy with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. With advantage. A 22 will hit. Dealing 8 damage. Got it.
And then she will take a potion of healing, and that will be it.
Okay. Can I get you to roll an insight check, please? I'm just looking for a 10.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me send you a note here as it's going to become their turn. There you go.
Thank you.
Just making sure you knew that.
Okay, cool.
All right. Then it is their turn. Miss Strider Lady is stunned. She can't do jack squat. Squiddy McFace over here has several people he can hit at. That's going to be 4 people he can hit at. Roll 44. All right. Squiddy Face here. We're going to do tentacles first. That's going to be Tati first.
Before you hit Tati, I just want to make sure, Tati, did you get that 17 HP? It doesn't show on. It's not showing on your token. I just wanted to make sure
Yep.
if you get hit that you got it. Okay, cool.
I stepped away for snacks.
No, it's good. I just didn't want
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
I didn't want.
I was about to
Super
say, can you
did
get
it.
some for me?
No, it's the very last bit of the pie, and it's mine now.
What kind of pie is it, though?
It's apple pie.
I'm very jealous.
Ooh.
Okay.
Apple pie the day before Thanksgiving? Hell yeah.
I
Yeah.
started Thanksgiving like 2 weeks ago. Like, I already cooked a turkey. I had turkey soup. I had turkey sandwiches. We did stuffing and cranberry sauce.
Let's go.
I'm
That's
not
the way to
waiting
do it.
around for a particular day. Like,
Fair.
Halloween
turkey
was over
season
and she
showed up.
said, let's go.
I made turkey.
It's okay. I started Christmas on November 1st when the grocery store offered eggnog.
Go.
Same.
Heard that.
So, the next tentacle slap is going to be against Ruzid. 19 to
get
hit
mine
you,
yet?
Ruzid. A 13 missed you.
Oh yeah, fair. Okay.
Number 4 would be against Crystal with the spear.
Hate this
And
thing.
9 won't hit you, and then back to Ruzid for the cyclic glash. No. All right, over here, this one has 5 targets it can hit at. 6 targets he can hit at. Roll 46.
Why are all these miners armed with spears? It's weird.
Yeah, that's a good
They
question.
suck at digging.
Saphira, you're going to be first. A 9 will miss you. Number 4 would be Isaac. The tentacle slap is a 19 to hit you. The spear goes to Saphira with a 25.
Uncanny dodge.
All right, so you're going to take 2 plus 5 for a total of 7 damage. And then the psychic lash is going to be against Bryn with a 10. That misses Bryn. Down here, the large, lovely squid guy. Oh, goodness. We're going to go ahead, and you guys are out of range. So we're just going to go ahead and submerge.
Boo.
Boo, boo away all you want. All right, Rusi. Hey, you guys run away, I can run away.
That's
Hey,
fair.
Squiddy
it's mutually
McFear
beneficial.
face.
We
That's
both
his-
don't have to fight each other.
Yeah, Squiddy McFear face is what's going on here.
Hey, I'm gonna keep hitting the guy who's really hurt.
Okay.
Let's do that. Actually, while I'm grappling him, I can hit the guy who's really hurt against the other guy who's lesser. So I'm gonna do that instead.
These people look like weapons.
Yeah. Well, they are weapons.
How
Oh,
convenient.
does that hit?
That does hit for
Okay.
7
9
damage.
damage to both
9
of these
damage each.
clowns.
All right.
Round 2.
We're
Hit
going to
him
move
again.
this guy over.
Oh. What are these rolls?
All right. A 14 does hit for 9 on
Oh.
each.
Let's go. Still hits.
Hey.
They're very sketchy.
17 on each.
Got it.
And then
Cool.
Ruse is going to use her bonus action to grapple this one. So now they're both
All right.
grappled by Ruse. Hopefully. Unless I terribly fail this. No.
Haha! No. All right.
I'll
Anything else?
end my turn. I'm not taking a step closer towards that thing. 'Cause that thing will just be mean. Dude, hit me with a lot of tentacles.
Super
Hit me with a
mean.
lot of tentacles.
Hey.
Tati, what would you like
Yeah.
to do?
I have 2 questions. Which of
Sure.
these guys is being squished by Ruzid, and what do their health bars look like?
Yes, versus
I should just let it be because Ruzin's got a hold of them and they're currently being distended
One of
by
them
him.
looks very hurt, and the other one looks moderately hurt.
So I will move his health bar down to there.
Hey, there we go.
Their eyes are like bugging. You can't.
This
see.
one is pretty hurt, and this one is kind of hurt.
The first one you pinged on was Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh.
it's-
I mean,
Oh,
Is
I
that-
can't even. I
is that
can't
wrong,
even.
though?
She's
Okay.
also pretty hurt. But I
Okay, this
think
one is extremely hurt, and this one is pretty hurt.
mostly hurt by you mistaking her for a squid. I would say.
Well, that's mental damage. That isn't recorded in the health bar. I'm sorry.
That's emotional damage.
Emotional.
I'm gonna jump around between Ruzid's, 4 legs, tail, smashing teeth.
So many appendages.
Oh yeah, there's a lot going on.
Too many appendages.
I'm gonna hop over here and execute I hope, the coup de grace on this guy.
All right, you don't have an advantage on this one, but go ahead.
I'll do it.
A 16 will hit. He has 18 hit points. You deal 20 damage. He dies.
Get him.
I just
You get a
watch the
little lightning
firefly
bug?
go- No, I watch it fly away though. I can only hold so many, but
Oh, that one flies away out of the cave. All right. Anything else, Tati?
yeah, I'd like to take a potion with my other hand.
Sure. As you do so, you notice that your lips are really wet.
Gross. I'm gonna hurl. Everything down here is
Ew.
gross.
Okay.
I feel awful.
Mm-hmm. She
can't
does
find the
not
potion
feel
belt.
good.
Oh, I found it. Never mind.
Anyone
Yep.
who's looking at Tati can see that she has a wet sheen across her skin at the moment.
Ew.
Isaac, what would you like to do?
Mucus.
Sweaty.
Isaac recovers 9 hit points from a potion of healing.
I took a bite of beef jerky like right as it became my turn, which is foolish. But like when you pull a piece out of the bag that's like one of the really good ones, you're like, I don't have the patience to wait. I
Yeah,
don't have
totally
the-
get it.
all right. So bonus action was to drink the potion. Action, I think I just want to take advantage of this stun condition over here, and I'm going to do Scald at advantage. Jesus.
Okay.
Never
15
mind.
will not hit her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, That's it.
All right.
I guess I'll do this here for like flanking purposes for the sword, and in case he wants to run away to trigger an opportunity attack. But that's it for me.
Sapphira, what would you like to do?
I'm seeing a free run at this Drider. I'm gonna try and take it. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that square to next turn? I can't
It
quite
is.
tell. Alright. 2 swings. This time with the cutlasses in opposite hands from earlier to see if this helps out. I think
It does help
Here we
out
go.
significantly. Not that Sapphira is a superstitious sailor,
She
but you dealt
totally
27
is.
damage.
She is 100% superstitious.
And again,
Because-
you'll hit for another 3.
Because she knows not to tempt the wrath of the whatever from high atop the thing.
Tempt the wrath of the whatever from high atop the thing. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a West Wing reference. David
Okay.
got it.
I must have missed
and-
that one.
Alright. I will retreat back to there with the rest of my movement, and I will end my turn.
Okay. Then we go to Bryn Gemflower.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think there's a good way to take advantage of the stun condition for her, or her stun condition for Bryn. So I think I'm just going to. Well, yeah, he's not going to be able to finish this guy off, and Reason seems to have it. So actually, he'll do the same. He'll just do a firebolt at advantage.
Firebolt
There we go.
with
He hit
24
her.
will hit for 9 damage.
Perfect.
Cool.
And then nobody's looking. Yeah, I don't think a healing word would be a good use of his spell slot right now, but maybe he will give Crystal a bardic inspiration just because the dice are against you right now for some reason, Crystal. You just seem to be having a hard time of it. So we're just gonna give a bardic
It's
inspiration
like flicking
by
back
telling
my
you like
hair.
well, he's just gonna tell you that you can do it, and we're all in this
This
together.
together.
Thank you.
As the bard
And that's it.
All right.
That's it for his turn.
Mr. Coin.
Coin will repeat the same maneuver as last time.
If it
Failed
ain't broke,
stun.
don't fix it.
Yeah. Does that?
Ooh, no. Neither of those will hit.
I'm gonna try a third stun.
All right. The
I'll take it.
unarmed strike will critically strike, dealing 11, and then another 7, so a total of 18 damage from those. And she has to do a con save versus the poison, which might make a difference.
The
Oh, no,
crit
no,
should be
she's immune.
13, not 11.
Yeah, she's immune. Yeah, it should be 13. You're correct. So, adding an extra 1 damage on there. And then the con save versus stun is an 8.
Let's go. He'll hop back to the whatever this formation is.
It's the tiny hut Ruzid version.
Yeah.
All right. Crystal Latte, what would you like to do? What is it from the Nutcracker? Isn't it the fairy that has all the little kids under the dress?
Oh, I don't actually know.
Oh. Yeah, one of the characters in the Nutcracker has a whole bunch of
That's
different
right.
little characters that come out.
All right. Well, I feel like at this point, Crystal. I feel like Crystal would look at Isaac and possibly Ruzin and be like, "So, if I walk up there again, are you able to pull me back if it knocks me out?"
Okay, so wait. Why are we walking up there again?
Let's go.
Don't
yeah,
do
let's
that.
pause.
How about we?
after this.
How about we do not do that? How about we
Why
just
do you
kill
do
these
it
guys
right
first?
before it's his turn? Like,
Well, it's
do
not
it-
my fault he goes right after me.
Well, why don't we just kill these
Wait.
guys first and then figure out how we're gonna deal with it?
Yeah, I agree with Ruzu. Let's deal with the Drider and this last person first, and then like regroup and reassess.
Wait, what if I just throw this guy at the aboleth? Maybe like the aboleth will like snack on it or something.
Could be funny at least.
I think you'll just give him his soldier back.
That's but I was gonna try to banish the squid. That's why I said it.
I don't know, maybe it snacks on his soldiers.
The squid submerged. We can't see him anymore, even if
No,
you go
but
down
he
there.
becomes unsubmerged when I show myself.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think this thing's stupid. I think it's just gonna wait until we come closer, to unsubmerge itself.
So we just use someone as bait?
I'll be bait.
And we
As
have
long
enough
as it's
potions
not
of healing.
Crystal.
My take is
Yes.
that just we have enough potions of healing, Crystal, that like we can wait until you're at more health before trying that again. If nothing else, if literally nothing else, you can chug a few more potions before trying it again. And then your banishment won't have like right now. If you cast banishment on that guy, a Drider is going to pop up right behind Ruzin, the last one you banished, like 7 rounds ago.
No, he's gone. She's gone.
Is-
The Drider's gone.
What do they do to him?
Okay.
That sounds so ominous.
You guys have seen me do this before. This is not
Yeah,
new.
it just when you say it, it sounds like something else happened that we don't know about.
I think that is what happened. Something else did happen that we don't know about.
No, she's gone.
No, she's
What did you do?
in a better place.
When Crystal banishes
Far
them,
away
they
from
just
you.
they actually do like the warlock ability where it hurls them through hell and they all just get insta killed.
So that's a sick ability. It's like for something that came from the basic rule set, that's a really fun ability.
Yeah.
Alright, well, fine. Alright, she's gonna. I feel like Crystal's gonna
Fine.
real life like pout and just chug another healing potion. And then she's gonna like, what is it? Like hit this guy with her spiritual weapon as like a condolence to herself. Like, fine, I'll just hit this guy.
These potions aren't even that good.
It's like, stop. These ones suck. I hate this flavor. Alright.
Ow.
You get advantage.
Hard.
You should just fish for a crit.
Okay, so 9 damage. Got it? What else, Crystal?
Oh, she chugged a healing potion and she's pouting. That's it. She's done.
Okay, their turn. My lovely lady is stunned. Over here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets I can swing at. Awesome. Roll 5d4. Or sorry, 5d4. Do that right.
4d5. It's 4d5, isn't it?
Yep,
You're
it
rolling
is
a
45.
d5
Yep.
because 5 options
Yep.
4 times.
You're correct. Sorry, brain farted.
All good.
All right, so here we go. Target number 3 would be Isaac. A 19 to slap you. No. All right. Then number 5 is Tati. 17 to slap you. No.
Does that normally?
Let me double check, because yeah, it definitely does.
Okay, hang on.
Okay. Bane.
-2, does a 15 hit you?
Just misses.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Getting some good mileage out of Bane right now. And then the spear is against Isaac. 21 to hit Isaac.
My AC is 22.
All right. And lastly, the psychic lash is going to be against Bryn Gemwalker. Gemflower, sorry. Gemwalker. Where'd that come from?
Sounds cool.
It
I don't know.
sounded like an insult.
So I have to get so I have a 50-50 shot on this Bane, because his AC is 15. I got a 3, so it brings it down to 14, so that misses.
Cool. All right. That's gonna be it for him. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna use my new mace to hit this spider.
Coming over
Do
to
it.
here. I'm moving a very specific way. to not. So I'm dragging this guy with me, and I'm about to use him as a weapon.
All right.
I'm gonna hit the Drider.
Are you?
Nope. I'm gonna try to hit the Drider again.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Oh.
'cause it's stunned,
Oh, I have
right?
advantage? Oh, it's stunned.
Yeah.
You're right.
So that's the first
so
swing.
First swing.
Yeah.
Then the first swing
Was-
hits now.
Yeah, that would have been 27 to hit on the first swing for 8 damage. So 8 damage. Okay.
Oh,
Got
I see.
it.
You group them up. Might be.
Yeah. Just easier that way.
Yeah, I'll just roll with advantage properly for this one then.
Okay. 19 does hit for 8 on this.
Oh, and also add a D4 to that first one, and then to the
Okay.
second one add 8.
Okay.
So they both take 10, and then they both take 16.
Got it.
And then, well, I'm only grappling one thing, so I might as well grapple this other thing. So I'm going to use my bonus action to grapple the Drider.
All right. Legitimate question.
Which bit are you holding on to?
I mean, I think I'm just probably grabbing one of its legs or something.
Oh, that's boring.
I was going for like the
Effective.
hair, maybe.
I'll grab it by the hair.
I don't know. That's not really a Rusid thing. I'm just.
No, that would be a crystal thing. If we ever
Crystal
make
would-
Crystal really big, she would.
If she starts
Well,
grappling.
Ruzid
people, it's
prefers to
gonna be
grapple
bad.
people by just stomping on them, but like they can't stomp on this thing. It's too big.
Hands for
Stomp on
what?
her.
Well, I mean,
My
they
next
could.
character is going to be a cat fighting girl. Just yeah, I just got to do that. Full hair, yeah, poke eyes, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I guess they could kind of pin them down a little bit. But anyways, entered.
All right, Miss Tati.
I am going to catch up with my mount. You just leaving me behind?
Why are you riding them out so you don't have to catch up with it constantly?
That's fair.
Because you don't have the harness yet.
Boo!
Let's see.
This harness we're getting better be super magical and better be like the coolest item ever.
I'm gonna just cover it in one of those little plastic gemstones. I'm gonna bedazzle the shit out of it.
You're gonna use a bedazzler on it.
I'm gonna bedazzle your name into everything.
A wild group. I'm gonna have to pick out a collar.
All right, we are going to cunning action dash to get close enough. Get here. And then attack.
A 24 will hit for 27 damage. Owie.
Yes, please. Followed by. What was it? 40, 50, 60.
Okay,
Back on his big toe.
cool. We go to Isaac.
I am going to. I'll try for another acid splash since they're next to each other.
Okay.
Terrible.
She
She
can't dodge.
failed.
And he might be able to. Aha!
I have to get a 4. I got a 1, so he succeeds and takes nothing. But she auto fails because she's stunned and takes 4 damage.
Got
like him flying through the air in Ruzid's fist, and he's still like, whoosh, like just avoiding
Well,
the acid.
I like to think that it's not even him dodging; that it's just like I timed it poorly with Ruzid like slamming him into the ground.
Got the Drider in the face, missed this guy entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
The way these guys are built, it's like Ruzid's holding on to the end of a sock with a baseball in the end of the sock.
Fitting.
That's
I'm
gonna be it
impressed
for
they
me.
have a baseball in there.
Oh, they've got a head and a torso.
With a skull?
Yeah.
Like a bony skull.
Everybody's
Thinking more their
That's true. I didn't
abdomen.
see like a bunch of their ribs sticking out.
I wonder
like
how
their
many
clavicle was
concussions.
pretty exposed.
I mean, my concussions per second is pretty high right now.
All right.
All
Anything
you
else,
people
Isaac?
should be sitting on chairs by themselves quietly.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
all right.
that's okay.
We go to Saphira, who's standing all by her lonesome.
All by myself.
Literally 10 feet away from going.
All by myself.
Has she been charmed? Sophia, we're still here.
At least you got charmed by us.
Anymore. I should.
So this
I
is what
should
they
be a
taught you on day
bard.
one: how to sing sea shanties.
Well, of course, that is the most important part of being a pirate is the sea shanties.
There's a lot of
No
most
wonder
important
they don't
parts whenever you
start
talk
with
about
that.
the most important part.
Yes,
Like,
it's
what's
a
the
lack
actual
of-
most important part? Like, really?
Oh, the treasure, of course.
It's been a real lack of harmonies on our deck.
Not
Ruzid
steering the boat.
At this point, Ruzid like starts to say something, and then they just shake their head and just like, whatever. They're all the most important part.
Let's be on the
Fine.
dryer first.
But you
Yes,
could say that
there,
the sea
there are
shanties
there are
the
many
treasure.
very. Aye, exactly. And sometimes the real treasure is the friends we make along the way.
Aw, how sweet.
Sophia went to pirate summer camp.
But most of the time, the treasure is the gold, and the gold is what's really
also gold.
important because gold can buy you many things.
I mean, you're worth a lot of
many
gold,
great
so
Like
technically you're a
friends.
treasure anyways.
I was treasure before I was worth any bounty. I'm Saphira.
Can't deny that.
That's true. She's a literal sapphire.
Oh, exactly.
I think you might
Crystal
be
gets
confused
it.
about what literal means.
I am a literal crystal.
I think
Does that mean I'm a
someone
ruby?
definitely told you that one time.
Yeah, of course. Didn't they teach you that in school? God.
That you're a literal crystal? No
I
one
am a
in
literal
school taught
crystal.
me that you're a literal crystal. They taught me
Yeah.
not to be literal with crystal.
I didn't realize we had such a gem theme
Oh.
going.
So, Coin, are you striped? Largemouth or smallmouth?
Oh, he's very largemouth, I can assure you.
Very largemouth bass?
Yeah.
No, I know what we're saying.
So,
So,
whose turn?
You sing like a bullfrog. Got it.
There's a lot of bull in his personality, that's for sure.
All right.
I get
Saphira,
the
anything else you'd like
keepers
to
in my
do?
yard.
Nope.
All right. Then we go to Mr. Gemflower.
Tried to get a crit on this stunned Drider, but did I think hit her for 9 damage.
Indeed, taking half of her remaining life. Anything else
I
for
don't
Bryn?
think there's anything else. No, I think we're gonna save. We're just gonna save what we've got.
All right. Cool. All right. So after Bryn is Mr. Coin.
Coin's going to walk in, struggling to find an angle. I'm assuming he's going to walk under Ruzit, sort of in between the legs.
And just try to keep one of the legs still. There you go.
And then he'll start swinging.
He won't do a stun on this one.
Okay.
I just looked at the health bar and realized that probably didn't even need to be explained,
he's
but
super dead.
Yep. So
Now you
she
know.
dies.
whew,
Cool.
never
Give you a high
came
five
out of
if
that
you're wearing
corner.
gloves.
That's
All
it.
right. That's it. All right. Cool. We go to Miss Latte. What would you like to do, Miss Latte?
I think Crystal is going to.
Next to the
I mean, I guess we're gonna keep drinking potions. She's gonna take one out of her. She's gonna put
chug.
Yeah, she's gonna take one from out of her bag, so not the one, and then put another one on her belt, which restocks her
Cool.
belt. And does that take a bonus action or an action to take?
To drink it is the bonus action. Pulling it out and restocking is the action.
Okay, then yeah, that's all she's gonna do right now.
All right. I have my little friend who has 3 targets I can reach. So roll 43. All right. So we multi-attack, multi-pass. We slap Ruzid, missing. The next person would be Coin with a tentacle slap.
Yep.
An 8 will miss you. The spear goes to Miss Saphira. A 25, Saphira.
I'll
Can't
uncanny
make up his
dodge.
mind.
All right, so that's going to be 3 piercing and 5. Sorry, 3 piercing. That's all. And then the psychic lash would be against Coin. A 16 won't hit you, I don't believe.
Nah.
All right, that's going to be their turn. We move to Ruzid.
Yep, just gonna wail on this guy. Well, I'll move a little bit so I can flank him. Take him out with advantage.
Okay.
Roll a d4. 9 damage.
Cool. Got it.
And then another one.
Another 9. Awesome. Anything else?
12. And he's already grappled, so let's end my turn.
All right, we go to Tati.
I will follow that lead.
A 19 will hit for 25 damage. Owie. That rapier pierces deeply.
I'm gonna stay right there and drink another potion.
Okay. Then we go to Isaac.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take this round to do the same thing. I will drink a potion and then restock the potion belt.
Cool.
Damn.
Wow.
Rough.
Yeah.
Potions do suck.
Told you this is the bad flavor.
Yep.
I think that's the generic brand.
These are the ones we got at the front of the cave. Whatever they're shipping out. They really should have inspection in here.
The first ones I drank were good. I will say I got an 8 and a 9 on the first ones.
Yeah, so did I actually.
So clearly their suppliers need to practice more consistent storage techniques to make sure these don't spoil.
Agreed.
We'll have to have a talk with them.
You too.
All right, Saphira.
Talk to them.
Talk to him, Saphira.
We're keeping count, right? Because
All right, so Saphira is going to deal 19 damage to this one, killing it.
Him, her.
I did lose track though. Quite a lot of these octopods. Whatever they are. Whatever that plural is.
Someone else is
Tell you what they
counting.
are, they're dead.
Oh, very true. Yeah, make a good point, Coin.
Anything
Okay,
else
now
for Saphira?
how do we handle this aboleth? I will end my turn.
Okay. Bryn.
Yeah, I think Brandon, Isaac are both. I think we're in like a regroup mode. I think Brandon also just wants to strategize. I don't think he. So I guess he'll drink a potion too. But other than that, Yeah, also is just like what are we gonna do about the aboleth in front of us?
I could try to drag it out of the water.
Might not go the way you think.
I think it'll go the way I think.
Good for you for having an open mind.
That is how that works. Let's. I mean, I don't think like the out of water thing is mostly something that occurs like over a longer period of time that we're planning on making this battle last. Like,
But it also can't pull us in the water and drown us if we try to fight it, if it's not near the water.
I'm not too worried about that, but yeah, that is an issue for you.
True, like if Ruzit, if you're able to drag it out a few feet, and then from which Bryn can vortex warp it so that it lands like right here, then that is a different battle. And then we have his reinforcements coming in this way, and the aboleth that way. So on the one hand, we'd be in the middle of two forces, but on the other hand, they don't get to synchronize anything together that they would be used to synchronizing, and he's out of the water. Crystal, that's also maybe the first thing we should try. Maybe all of these are assuming that banishment doesn't work, or that he spends his legendary resistance or something.
I mean, at least then, if he spends the legendary resistance.
And you banish him after, yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 more uses.
Have you spent any? Oh yeah, you spent banish. That was your answer. That wasn't. That's so funny. That was your answer to my question. I thought that was you suggesting that should be our solution to this problem. Is you were listening to all of the strategy and you were like, guys, 1 level 4 spell and I can finish this.
Good point.
I feel like in this scenario, Crystal just firing off banishment is pretty like in character. So all of her, that would be her solution in general to these problems.
So we should, in addition, we should have someone on hand to try and distract it to make it harder to resist that banishment in case particularly charismatic. We should.
I mean, I'm always happy to Bane, but it's sort of a catch-22, and then it has to fail a charisma saving throw to get Bane in the first place.
Oh, I meant silvery barbs.
Do aboleths serve
that.
anyone?
Say it again?
I'm just wondering, do aboleths serve anyone?
I don't think, unless they're a like notorious sea monster that Isaac would have heard of. I don't think Isaac has any idea.
They are notorious sea monsters that you would have heard of.
Oh.
In fact, you recognize the moan from above.
Oh, that was the. Oh, okay.
Are they?
Does she know them to serve anybody?
I don't think you've ever run into one, but you know about them. Roll a history check.
Me too.
Sure.
Me too.
Absolutely. Tati.
Bingo.
Okay, Tati.
Whatever, Miss. I can end this with banishment.
Teacher's pet.
No, nothing.
Literally wasn't.
Just in history class.
Tati and Saphira would have heard that aboleths normally are highly independent creatures that have too much pride to serve anyone and are native to the deep seas and ancient lakes. The fact that there is an aboleth in a cave like this that used to be a river is unnatural.
And then it's help making drugs for Shu?
Right. Or it's helping make drugs.
Yeah.
So, can we blow it up? Because
I
I
like
want
this
to blow
plan.
it up.
In the water.
I want to cast.
Awesome.
I want to blow it up. Like I want to go in there and then I want to blow it the fuck up. Who's with that plan? How do we
Oh,
feel about
That's
with
what's
it.
like the best plan.
I don't see the angle yet.
We
Can
saw
we make
the
it take
water
drugs and then
briefly.
blow it up?
But the beauty of the angle point is that it's very straightforward.
Is it
Maybe
which
just a monk
direction-
thing, but mechanically I'm totally
Yeah.
lost. But you know what? Take a crack at it.
Which direction is the
I
water
was just
flowing?
The water is flowing outward from down here. So, when you were down here, you saw the water flowing in this direction.
Oh, okay.
Tati, you would also have seen the water flowing in this direction.
Are we? This might be a question for Coin.
Yeah.
Are we under the? Do you think we're under the part of the cave that used to be the dragon's entrance, or the new, like where they rerouted the
Ooh.
water?
We haven't really gotten a good view of what's like how tall this room is. What would the check be for that? If you're cool with it, Eric.
Because you're a cartographer, let's go ahead and roll a history check.
I'm gonna try a
You're
little.
unable to recall. Okay, with the 16,
Take it.
the terrain from what you recall of the terrain outside the cave, looking over this area,
Yeah.
the depth that you're at, you're several hundred feet below the surface now. The surface here was a small mountain, maybe 1,000,
Right.
2,000 feet.
Presumably kind of too cramped for a dragon to be.
No.
Making.
Well, there was
Dragon could
we
absolutely
literally
come in
saw a dragon. There is a dragon in here.
That's fair, I guess.
You have
Not
seen
a
a
small
small
dragon.
dragon in here,
Yeah,
and based off of the knowledge that you've been given, you guys are in a dragon's lair.
All right.
Yeah,
Treasure in here.
looking around, it's pretty good bet to say this is or was a dragon's den.
And I'm sure he'll relay everything that Eric said too, but probably don't need to repeat it.
Yeah, we could still go ahead with the blow it up plan. I was just trying to figure out if there was a way to like stop the water, like so he couldn't escape us, or figure out like where he might escape to.
I mean, my guess is the river,
Bryn
but he's got a
might-
couple of guard dogs under the water.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like we have a lot of good options for.
They have literal dogs.
Bryn
in the
might be
water.
able to prevent an escape, actually. Bryn learned some interesting spells at level up that may be able to prevent an escape.
It
The
is
only
Bryn's
other option
turn.
is plug the river, and that won't be easy.
What would Bryn
Would-
like to do?
I would try the river.
I think Bryn would let folks know that he could potentially, depending on what the terrain looks like once we get there, once we get a better view, if it looks like there's one distinct pathway out, Bryn just learned Wall of Force at his most recent level up and could block the one pathway out.
Bryn, I got a pretty good view of. I mean the.
Right? Yeah, you
Jason
would have.
calls. Can I just? I'll tell you all about it. So it's like, let me draw a picture. Rib off a spider hair off this lady's leg, and sketch out.
A spider there?
I don't know. I need something to write with. they got bristly legs.
That works.
I just want one hair. Hold on.
So, because you guys are not engaged in combat at the moment, we will go ahead and let you guys take the short rest that you guys have already earned from talking.
You know I have quills, right?
All these effects in.
I
No.
think I might have some too.
Spider hair.
It was here.
Yeah, you guys have been talking for 20 minutes, so because of that, go ahead and take your short rest. Use whatever hit dice you want, recover your features, etc.
Ren is at.
Yeah, you can just use second wind and not spend any hit die in a short rest. So I'm gonna do that. We'll see. Does second wind fully
Eric,
heal
did you
me?
put Bryn back up to full?
I did not, but I can.
No,
Close
maybe
enough.
I didn't think the potion got him that far.
Not gonna
But
spend a
he's
hit
not.
die over 1 hit point. Not gonna spend a hit die over 1 hit point. Let it go, Zach.
So,
Damn, keep rolling shit.
Yeah.
dice wants
I
you to
did.
tell a story.
I
I
did
just want to
Bryn.
use up all
Of
my
healing
hit
for
dice
1
now.
HP.
Every single one of us rolled on that one.
I rolled
It's hard to get good
couple.
rest
Hey,
in here.
I didn't roll at all. If I don't play the game, then I can't lose. I only rolled for
There's no
second wind.
losing. It's D&D.
I'm talking about
this is a
losing the
mini
game. Losing the game of rolling an at one and the hit die.
Oh, okay.
It's a mini game built into D&D.
Ah, fair enough.
Well, isn't everything a mini game to the role play?
All right. Let's see.
We all just cast Shahrazad. We're playing a sub game.
I assume Tati's giving a better explanation, but Coin will affirm from what he saw of the room too, which was that there are, the entire pond, so to speak, is surrounded, so you can walk around it. I couldn't see, a hallway or something that's clearly progression.
There was
It's up
like
in the
a
air.
couple.
Where'd it go?
There was I don't know if hallway is the right word. There were more places to stand on dry land.
Okay.
I'll sketch them out for you. Then I spent some time sketching out the just monstrosity that's in the lake. Make sure everyone's clear on how scary that is.
Over the short rest, can Crystal legend lore the
Sure.
guy?
Sure. Legend lore on the squid guy. Awesome. Let's go ahead and you're looking up the squid guy. And you're wanting the one down in the pond, right?
Yeah. Him specifically.
Okay. All right.
Names, close friends,
Sure.
Just call down the hallway. Hey, what's your name?
You just say your name just one time real quick.
Do you have a title?
So, when you cast legend lore, what is the specific thing you're searching for? Exact phrasing is important in this request.
Maybe how did this thing end up here?
Oh, no, it's legend lore on a topic. What's the topic?
I think Eric is saying more. Are you trying to get to the? Are you asking if she's trying to get to the specific one, or just the general concept of the general creature?
Or more how are you getting to the specific one? Because we don't know.
Yeah, kind of need to know exactly the target of the spell in order to give you the correct information.
I think she would be legend loring these specific creatures that live in cave.
Can you cross-reference aboleths with drug production
Cave,
or
cave dwelling or drug production?
So you're referencing this specific one, not them in general, right?
Yeah.
All right. The aboleth known as Craglosh has joined forces with a variety of ne'er-do-wells and has found his way up various rivers in Australia to a waterfall that has been shut off and crawled into a cave there. once in the cave, he was landlocked once the water was cut off from the cave. He now resides in a spring-fed basin that flows outward from the cave towards a burrow that he is working to connect to the river outside. The burrow is underground and is connected to the spring-fed basin by 2 outlets. Kraglosh is capable of traveling anywhere within the cave where the water is resident. He is not bound to the spring-fed basin. Kraglosh has lived for a grand total of 1,238 years. He has many minions that he has converted into his own minions. And his most recent acquisition is a Shadar Kai elf girl named Tati, who is currently being converted into one of his aboleth spawns by the disease that has infected her. She has 1 hour before she begins to be unable to receive healing. This disease is spread by the touch of his tentacles. Kraglosh is merciless, wise, and very cunning. He has an exceedingly good stealth score, and he will not usually attack from the same location twice if he can help it. Let's see, what else?
Is there anything about how he's like getting along with this particular dragon
How did
here?
you meet the 12 spiders?
He doesn't tell how he met the 12 spiders, but he does say that he uses his minions to harvest various ores in the cave in order to drive this. In order to drive the production of various drugs, and in exchange, the dragon keeps sending him more intelligent beings to worship and become his thralls.
So he's partners with the dragon.
The dragon is. Let me pull up her name again. I'm sorry.
Real
Sounds
symbiosis.
more like a.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it sounds more like like roaches got into the dragon's lair.
Sounds like
Like,
a
that's-
toxic relationship.
That doesn't sound like a thing a dragon would be like. Oh, dope! I have a new roommate.
Yeah, this
Stay
is
on that
more
side
of
of
the
the cave.
dragon has a relationship where he's actively letting this thing harvest the ores in the cave as labor, and in exchange gets the drugs and gets to sell the drugs for more loot. But Sageos is the one that has formed the relationship with Kraglosh.
I think the dragon's just not home a lot, and they have all this space. They're like, I gotta use it for something, so they just rent out the room to this thing.
Essentially.
I feel like I'm just sitting on a gold mine here. I could really just be making so much more if we got this.
That would
out
be
into
a
the world.
different legend lore check.
A smart dragon knows that money makes money. Gotta spend it to make it.
Kraglosh and Sageos with a heart around it, carved on the side of the wall. Alright.
OTP.
I think with that, then Crystal's gonna walk over here and do a quick medicine check on Tati and see if there's something she can do to fix this problem.
Do you know the spell Cure Disease?
I don't. Nope.
I open my mouth all the way so you can see inside.
What you look inside, her tongue is transparent.
I mean, can't coin cure diseases with
Yeah,
their
I was
touch?
gonna say
Yeah.
technically.
What are you looking for?
I was about to say, yeah.
Can
I
end
thought
one
coin-
disease.
Coin can just endo diseases all day with their key points.
What did
I
you
think
catch
it's just
while we were here?
it's probably just the sniffles. It'll clear up once we get out of this cave.
They just need a Z pack.
Let me clear it out before we go.
Touch you really quick. Don't be alarmed.
You're gonna touch me?
No, Coin's gonna touch you really quick. This is not
thank
my
God.
area of expertise.
Okay, you all can touch each other after we're done fighting. How about that?
I'm about to go run at that Kraken thing. Sounds preferable to this.
Oh, so you'd rather have the Kraken touch you?
No.
You know, comparatively, okay. He just like pokes Tati on the shoulder with a physician's touch. I mean, I think really he's gonna try and use his medicinal knowledge in some way. He's gonna like see what it is and tend to it how he knows.
All right.
I'm gonna argue with Crystal while you're doing it.
Can I get a medicine check? Coin.
Don't they just heal it if they're using the healing
Yes, but
touch?
this is more fun.
Oh.
Yeah, well, might as well.
So with a 17 coin, you look at Tati and you see some lesions, and you notice that her skin is clammy. Kind of looks like yours.
I think it's fine, honestly.
Yeah, she could be going full grung, but she could also be going full squiddy.
Do you have an inclination to jump in water, Tati?
I feel kind of like dry, and it's like a little bit hard to breathe, but I think
Right.
Do you feel like I could potentially use you as a baseball bat? Are you feeling more like that?
well, I think you only have a little bit of time before you can stop using people like baseball bats. But yeah, like when you're
All right,
inside, you can use anyone
let's
you
just
want as a
avoid it.
baseball bat.
Let's avoid that entirely. And I'm gonna make you not be a squid.
Who's gonna be a squid? You're a squid.
Well,
No.
do you want to be a squid?
No, I want to be Tati. What are you
Oh, okay.
talking
Well,
about?
then there you go.
Well, then who does want to be a squid then?
I mean, I guess the squid people want to be squids.
Do you want to
And
cure
imagine
her, or are
why.
you going to let her have her way?
I mean, it depends on how much he's putting up. Like she wants to be a squid. Coin's gonna reach his hand out. He's like,
If you want to not become another pile on the ground like those guys, just let me take your pulse already.
That's my pulse. You can measure it, but you can't take it.
There.
Tati's
Okay.
not a good patient.
So,
Skeleton arm.
Coin, as you go to take her pulse, or measure her pulse, I should say,
yeah, I'll put his gloves on.
you watch as your key siphons the slimy energy out of her body, and it forms a little globule on the end of your finger. You're able to flick it away where it splats on the ground.
Coin will do
Ew.
exactly that.
What was that?
Parasite.
The thing you were fighting so hard to keep in your body.
Maybe we can like study it or something.
That's
Gunk.
disgusting.
Yeah, I don't want to be near that gunk longer than we need to.
Probably
So
kill
let's
it so it
just,
doesn't latch onto another one of us.
Let's just send Crystal down there and have her manage it.
I don't
Wait,
know.
oh,
if you
I
guys
was gonna
got
do
onto
that.
this.
Ruzi was gonna
I
like
was
open
just
up their
like-
palm and just start shooting fire at it.
Well, I was just gonna say Isaac just like sprinkles some water on it and then use his skull to like boil it.
Ruse it at the same time as shooting
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
at it. I guess firebolt, whatever.
Okay. You hear the slight hiss as the little slime dissipates.
Damage roll.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you guys caught on to this, but all these things, whatever happened to us, it happened to them. I get the feeling they're not really in there anymore. But one mystery down, I suppose.
I get why Coin doesn't get super sick anymore. He's like always really healthy and his skin is silver now. How come Crystal
Ironic.
didn't get sick?
you mean? Why would I be sick?
Didn't you get grabbed by it too?
Yeah.
I don't
So
think
why
it
would
was
that
the
make me
same.
sick?
I don't think it was the same process as what happened to us.
Well, weren't you getting like mind controlled? Like, I feel like that's different.
Yeah, we
You think
had
I
a.
got slimed from the mind control?
Well,
mean,
I thought
I
I
don't
got
know.
slimed
Maybe
when that
maybe
tentacle
like
grabbed me
those
and its
parasites
suckers
are.
pierced into my skin and it left ooze in me. I thought that's what
Oh, I thought like the parasites maybe were like a form of control. Like they put the parasite on you.
It's hard for us to tell based on only Tati getting it, where the source is.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, I didn't get it, but I don't know if that's just because I have a wicked immune system.
You do have a crazy immune system.
I was reading about this thing called the scientific method, and it says basically that you want to have a control group and experimental group, and only want to change one of the variables. So
I like changing more variables at once. It gets done faster that way.
There's
I have so many questions about how you know that.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting, Sphere. Where were you reading about that?
That was on day 2. That was day 2 lessons.
well, there's all sorts of things you can find in books.
Sure. Yeah, where'd you get the book, Sphere? What's the name of the book that you're reading?
I think it was called. I think it was just called the scientific method.
I mean, to be honest, my favorite book is like one of the books from that 14-book volume that Bryn has.
Glad to know that,
Ruzid.
Ruzid.
Similar
Really
to
needed to know
Sapphira's
that.
book. It was Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality.
It's important to me, okay, Coin?
You know what? I won't object to that.
I think I'm learning quite a lot about the crew here. So I think maybe we should think about what we're gonna do with the squid guy. He doesn't attack more than one. He doesn't attack usually from the same spot. So he might not even be.
If we try to bait him out, he might not respond.
Yeah.
Well, we know he likes.
I mean, still, is it still worth a shot?
I think he just likes whatever he can grab a hold of with the tentacles.
That is pretty grabby.
Well, hold on. If we're gonna do the scientific method, we got to start with a question. So, why is
you read the book too?
Coin, you read the same book.
Let's start with a question. Does it just grab anything that gets near it, and then Ruzid picks up this corpse and just throws it over here?
Throws it where? I'm sorry?
Like this direction, just towards where the aboleth was.
Cool. The corpse gets thrown. It splats there.
Ruzid's like intently watching, like thinking that it's gonna like come up and eat it or something.
Nope.
Nothing's happening. I guess it's a little smarter than that.
Decently high intelligence.
How do you know that?
Well, it spoke to us.
Oh, that's actually. Wait, it spoke to you?
Yeah, pretty
It
brief.
spoke to you?
Yeah.
Right, rewind. I didn't
I
hear
just
anything.
said
You
pick up a
guys?
pickaxe and get to work.
Wait, so it's in your head? Wait, what if it gets in my head? Then I'm gonna have to like, I don't know, probably follow his command and like.
Ooze.
That's why I was telling everyone to not cross the line. Wasn't
Oh, you know
coming up
what?
with
I didn't see
arbitrarily.
it.
I don't want to have another pupper incident, especially not with this aboleth.
I don't think anyone wants that.
It could be a
Exactly.
It could be a mount for Tati.
Well, I mean, I don't know how Tati would prevent that by being on my back. I mean, unless they know something I don't. Do you? And like Ruzi kind of gives you like a puzzled look.
Do I know something? I know that I know that frying calamari is like a really popular way of preparing these things.
It's a very random fact.
Something we'll use later.
Let's heat it up.
Wait, so you
I
want to
think we
boil
could
the
heat it
water?
up like instantaneously, like just
Yeah, I think
in a moment.
If we could make its living habitat just like a little less comfortable, that'd be a great start.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Make the water acidic? Like what is this? Are we gonna dump waste into the water?
Make the water boil.
I could
Oh.
jump in,
Cook
but
it.
it might take a while.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that I could My bucket gets pretty up there, so it must transfer up.
Are you saying your bucket is a toxic environment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my words.
I moved my token. I know turn order's still up. He was just sort of like looking.
No, you're fine.
All right.
So silly.
So what are you guys doing?
Is our plan just like to go forward, provoke violence and malice?
I'm not
Wait,
against the blow up
what if
plan.
I
usually
go
the
forward?
best plan.
Yeah, that's. I'll
Literally,
bear it
this
out.
is-
We know that.
I like
very
my
special
odds of
game.
trying to drag it out of the water. If I just
I
go
need to know
first.
how exactly I can contribute to this plan.
You're walking a little close there, Toddy. You're walking a little close there.
Coin, just stun it and then kill it. when
Oh,
it comes
whatever.
up.
Fine. I'll walk a little close too. Screw it.
All right.
And then blow it.
So as you guys line
Never have
up
to swing that fight, man.
in cinematic fashion, we're going to end for tonight as you are backlit by the glaring face palm that is Bryn Gemflower.